Post your links now. Let me make sure. Sorry about the aggressive bot. Hold on a second. Let's pause this. All right. Oh man, wow, really chatty too. Very, very sorry. I was trying to automate some stuff and it turned out to bite me. So, my bad. We'll fix it later. I think Nightbot should be okay now though. Ooh, and now we're getting hosted by Rainbow Kappa. Thank you very much for the host. Deeply appreciated. Alright. Mini Game Jam. Let's open a new tab here. Submissions to Mini Jam. So the goal, I think, is going to try to go through everything. You should be able to submit your link. Let's see. TigerJ, you are the missing link. Goodbye. Let's see here. Nightbot is still attacking. Go away. So here's Nightbot, and it's like, it's mad. I have to figure out how to turn it off. Let's see here. Turn off Nightbot. Here's a menu. Dashboard, giveaways, spam timers, integrations. Settings. Probably going to show a key here soon. Managers. Swap to TigerJ. Oh man. I've created a monster. I think it's good now. Yes. No. I wonder if I can I... Let's see. We'll give Nightbot 8 hours. Timeout 24 hours. There we go. I think then that'll now be quiet. Let me see here. Nobody should be being banned by the Nightbot. Let's see. Your message was not posted because you were sending messages too quickly. That was... Oh, that's a different setting. Commands, cooldown. Cooldown. Let me see here. That's under user settings here, I think. No, settings here. Delay, 2 seconds. Bam. All right, I think I've fixed RoboTiger. All these bots, everything's broken today. Welcome to the stream. Everything's broken. Man. Whatever. Let me copy and paste this. That should be good. Bot message send delay is 2 seconds. I'm going to restart Streamlabs here. Let's see what happens. Sorry, folks, for the technical difficulty. Working on the stream. I've been trying to update lots of things the last couple of weeks. So we are going to be playing all the 27 entries here, which should be exciting. We currently have played about 6 of them. The games list is in the chat, so you should be able to get to that link. If not, I'll post that link in a moment. I should be able to do this command now. No, it's still running too quickly. That is so bizarre. Okay. Let's keep it on my clipboard for the entire night. How about that? That's the link to all the games. If you want your game played ahead of time, just post the link in chat. I promise you won't get banned. If you are getting a message that you're banned, that is because I had a Nightbot that was going rogue and trying to take over the channel. So very sorry for that. Here's the settings. So the bot send a message delay should be at 2 seconds, and it is not working right now. So that's the issue and why my commands are not functioning. It's probably an error with Streamlabs. I changed it down to 0.4, and for some reason, the commands did not take. I'm scared of getting banned. No, I can always right click and unban you. I have powers. There you go. There's your game. Halloween. You're good to go. Super Halloween Brawl. That'll be our first game up today. Let's insert a line here. And then we'll change the date. Make a fancy purple box. All right, and this is the 23rd of October. So there was a stream back on the 21st. I played about 6 games in that. 4 or 5 games. Looks like 4 games now. I keep saying 6. Just-in-time development. You also have a game. Thanks for coming out. Spawn of Satan. So the theme is villains, and that is what we're going for. You will be next. Anybody else has a game, feel free to post a link. Scout's Honor. The bot will not ban you now. Everything's under control. We're back. If something in your game inspires me randomly to think of an award to give you, you'll get that award here in the Hall of Fame column. At the end, when I do post-production, which I usually am about a week behind on, I will export your video to YouTube, and I will also put the link to the time code of your video here. So if you save the spreadsheet link, and I don't think that it will work, but we will try it. Nope, it did not. There is a shortened bit.ly version of the link here. And if you save that link, you can come back and check your game later on to get the YouTube video of it. If you link directly to this video from Twitch, it'll eventually get removed. So you definitely want to know where the sheet's at to go back and find your video later on and be able to show your game or show this gameplay back to somebody else or whatever have you. All right, without further delay, yeah, absolutely. It's and Rainbow Cap MC, yes, that's the point of the show. You're more than welcome to resubmit your game once you do a post-jam build. As always, I also have a Discord server. None of my links are going to work today, so we'll just see what happens. But yeah, you can also join Discord sometime. Lots of messages here. So it's shooting out double messages almost as if the command has been duplicated. Let me see here. Almost like it's firing twice. I wonder if I should edit this. Cooldowns, user cooldown, permission everybody. Yeah, I don't know why it's happening. Show tab on donation page, save raiders. What's also weird is there's nowhere to save these settings. Like, it saves it, but it doesn't actually commit it anywhere. Whatever. So confused with bots and things. Let's get back to the stream. All right, here we go. Moneybags Gaming, thanks for coming back and hanging out. It's great to have you here. Absolutely, Rainbow Kappa. If you work on your game later on, I know that you're already in Discord. There is a Discord link here. I will put that in the... Let's do this. Let's put that on the sheet. Running a stream without bots. So up here in the top right, bold, large, not that color, centered, and to the left is fine. Let's make it just a tad smaller, 14. There you go. If you join Discord from this link, so the only link you need to know is the Google Sheet. Here's the Google Sheet. Welcome to the party. If you update your game, I have a channel in Discord called Show Off Your Stuff. You can post links to your things there. It'll automatically be queued on the next stream where I play games. So all you have to do is post a link, and then it'll get moved over into the... magically, by me using the powers of copy and paste, I will bring it over into Google Sheets for you, and I will show off your stuff and give you feedback again. That's what I like to do. That's what the stream's all about. So feel free to work on your game after the jam and do other builds, and I would love to play it and give you further feedback on it. All right, let's insert a row above, give ourselves some room here. We're going to start with Halloween Brawl. Super Halloween Brawl. All right. Adobe Flash is required. I have that, don't worry. Let's go with... changing browsers really quick. Hold on. Super Halloween Brawl. Look, now it has flash. Let's scroll down. It's loading. Loading. Moneybags Gaming says, I've been looking for a good 2D game engine that is free. Jin the Ace says Unity. I use Unity for 2D. It's good. It's not. It depends. If you're familiar with Unity, then it's great. If you're not familiar with Unity, there's a learning curve to it. It's not bad. It's what I use. I love it. All I do is 2D stuff. But there's a big growing following for Godot. And if you're not stuck in C# like I am, that's what I write during the day. So for like 13 years, that's what I write code in. It's really easy for me to use Unity because I use the C#.net. Really ask yourself what kind of scripting you want to do, or what other than it being. There's a variety of good 2D engines out there to use. So you might want to ask yourself, what do you want to get the most out of it? If you want a very active and vibrant community that's very supportive and helpful, Godot might be your way to go. There's a really nice Discord, and we have a lot of really great people making games in Godot that hang out in our community. I particularly use Unity, so if you hang out here a lot, you'll learn a lot about Unity 2D development. I've got 200 and something videos on the channel that you can go back and look at me making games in Unity doing 2D development, and I'm pretty thorough on how I explain what I'm doing. So there's a good resource there for you to get started. All right, let's check out this game, Super Halloween Brawl. May the best win in this Halloween-style fighting game. How to play. Player 1, left and right arrows move up. Left and right arrows to move, up arrows to jump, down arrows to attack. So down, attack, up jumps, right arrow. Player 2 can use A and D and use WASD, so use the other keyboard. Also, it's a 2-player game. If only I had somebody here with me. Skeletons can throw bones, vampires will bat transformation, ghosts double spirit. So there's like a legend here on all the different things that happen. Pumpkins have head flames. There's a story. Halloween is approaching at high speed. To decide who the strongest is, the monsters organize a great tournament. Win every fight and don't have a fright. I like it. Other random things. Comment down who your favorite character is. Some of the sounds were made by using Ryan Arderium. This may be glitchy, so make sure you reload the page of the game each time you switch from modes. Made in 3 days for the 13th minigame jam. Enjoy. And the theme's villains, so these are all different bad guys or villains. Dark creatures. Devilish fireballs is cool. I'm excited for that. Can throw bones, the skeleton. All right, let's check it out. Let's get started here. Let's begin. Let's also take a screen region here and try to make this some funky tunes. Let's try to make this larger. Bam. See if we can grab it here. If that doesn't work, which it seldomly does on these, we can always go like this. Here we are. Story. Alright, we're gonna pick bones. We gotta attack this guy. So we see the health's up there at the top. Oof. So one thing is, he doesn't feel like he's really trying to attack me, the AI. I'm not doing that great. I am losing. Oh, did I get him? I feel like he's kind of doing some random patterns and deciding which way to go. His movement does not seem linear. It seems like there's a lot of chance of what he's going to do, but it also doesn't feel like he's aggressing towards me. These ghosts, on the other hand, kind of do. It's like... This guy definitely... Oh, there he is. Now he's running away randomly. Yeah. I like the level select screen, and I like so far each of these stages for having kind of the low-res feel to it. If you've never checked it out, there's a jam also called Low Res Jam, which ended probably like a month or two ago. Had a lot of great entries. I almost said energies. And this could have been a good contender for that. I'm gonna have some coffee here. I was up till 4 in the morning working on my Proc Jam game. So, for Proc Jam, which ends in I think 5 days. This dude out. Just gotta kill these guys. So yeah, that's my biggest feedback right now as a player is I feel like the AI is not aggressive. It's well executed. It feels like he's doing a lot of like I have no idea. I can't predict what he's doing, but I do feel like he should be coming to try to get me a little bit more. And so maybe in your conditions, when you're rolling to see what's going to happen, or you're trying to figure out using random numbers like what he's going to do next, have some sort of base function that's going to be aggress towards the player, and make sure that his actions are, no matter what the varied things that he chooses to do, try to pick something that's going to be, aggress. Or if his health is lower than the player's, maybe he tries to run away then, and it turns into a kiting game. This guy just gave up. This level reminds me of Super Mario 1 when you're when you're going to rescue the princess and she's in another castle and Bowser's there. Probably when he's called King Koopa, before he was Bowser. I think all of our AI is broken now. Dude, come on, fight me. Fight me up. It's a glitch. Reload the game and do the third mode. Alright, you got it. We will check that out. Bam. And then we will zoom back out again. If you've made a game for Mini Game Jam, you can post your link in chat. I'm more than happy to play your game. There is a game list right now, which I could post a link to, or you might be able to scroll up if you've been here. Alright. Oh no. Did we break it? There it is. Super Halloween Brawl 2. I feel like when you have a fighting game, you should always throw a secondary number on there. Alright, H Cup. Alright, we're going to use the Fireball Devil now. Oh, interesting. So this is more like a tournament style. Sorry about the yawns there. Yeah. Bat guy. It's really cool that he can turn into a bat. I love the sprite work that you've done with all the characters. For such a limited amount of sprites, they look like they're maybe 16 by 16 maximum. They definitely, you can tell each of the characters really, really well. I'm never like, oh, is that the ghost guy or is that the skeleton guy? You're able to really showcase the different traits. Even without color, I would be able to know who I was playing right now. Let's go, come on. I gotta shoot this dude. There he goes. My victory platform. Do a little dance. Ah, it's back on the Mario level again. This guy is aggressive. He won't get off of me. Leave me alone. This is it. This is for the gold. So far, my favorite level that you've designed stage-wise was the one that had the 3 platforms that I first played. I feel like there's a lot of spots to run around and kind of hide and platform away from each other. Whew. Man, sorry again for the yawning. I only got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep last night, so I'm dragging today. Dragon, get it? All right, did I win? There we go. That was it. So overall, it's fun to play. It's a fun little adventure. I think your story mode, some story dialogue maybe between the characters, actual story about what's happening would be kind of cool there. Clearly for a jam, you don't have a lot of time, so I'm just saying if you go further, I would enhance that and fix your AI bug, and then also get that AI to kind of be more aggressive. That's my feedback as a player. I really, really, really love all the sprites that you did for your game. I think that they're really clear as to what they do, and I like coming up with 8 players and 8 powers in 3 days for a jam. I have a lot of respect for that. So very, very cool, and your timing's great because it's Halloween. So overall, well done. Nice stuff. The next game, okay, and the game list. I'm going to paste a really long URL here. I think that's the shareable URL. Let's make sure. Copy link. Here you go. Is this the same? Might not be the same. There you go. That's the URL. That's the games list. Your video link will appear to the right later on, so make sure you remember where this is. And we will play the Spawn of Satan next. That'll be our next game. Spawn of Satan. All right, let's check this out. And we'll just start going through the list of ones we didn't play. Unless you have a game that you made. TigerJ, that game was made in Scratch. I thought that was epic for that engine. I'm vaguely familiar with Scratch. I've never made a game in it, but I have used some tools that are based off of it. It's very interesting. Shadow Knight posts a game. Let's check out Slime World. All right, let me add this to the queue here. Bam. Yeah, I know how to do that. But I'm busy trying to drink coffee while I use Sheets. It's like they reinvented Clippy. Like Google reinvented, if you're old enough to remember Clippy. Like I'm going to right click. Like clearly I'm drinking coffee with my other hand. I want to right click and hit paste. And they literally don't let me. Sorry, you can't do that. Even though it's right here and you can click it, it does not work. I absolutely hate what Google has done with Google Sheets. It's very annoying. I'm not rating games. I didn't participate in the jam. And I don't feel like it's fair for me to rate these right now. Now later on, I'll go back and do some ratings, but I don't rate on stream usually. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm usually here to play and give feedback. My rating is my feedback, so you watch that and take the words that I give you about what I thought about your game as a player. Let's check out the Spawn of Satan next. I'm going to take a sip of water here too while I do this. Hold on. This is a submission from MiniJam13 Villians. Satan gave you the quest to collect the souls of the innocent. You have to solve 3 puzzles to finish this game. Unfortunately, you have to play the game in either 1280 by 720 or 1920 by 1080 resolution, or you won't be able to click the objects that are needed to solve the puzzles. Yeah, it's very satanic of it to force you into those resolutions. There are only a few objects to click on each level due to lack of time. Have fun playing. Okay, so let's check it out. Extract and start. Download Spawn of Satan. Give you a follow here. Did I follow? Follow you. I only have 54 things in my feed today. It's a miracle. Usually it's always at 99. I follow everyone. All right. Bam. I wonder if my bot's fixed yet. It is. There's some kind of sync that happens. So there's the game list. And here's Discord. Oh, no, Discord didn't go through. It's still running too fast. That's so bizarre. Huh. Very weird. But the submit one is. Very, very interesting how that works. Okay. Anyway, that's the game list. That's what's important. We already downloaded. Sorry. Let's play this game. Yeah, so all you need to do is post your link for me to play your game if you have a game. Mini Jam 13. Spawn of Satan. The Dark Lord. We're on in 1980. Coincidentally, that's my resolution. Alright. The Spawn of Satan. Its controls. Click stuff to haunt it. Kill the good guy. I like it. The time has come to prove that you're truly the spawn of Satan. Now go and collect some souls for me to torment as a true villain would, or else I will take yours. Proceed. Ah, look at this. Although, I think you want this to be upside down for it to be dark. It's right side up, so I think the way that it goes is like this is the positive, the healthy one. Restart level. Wait, hold on. We gotta haunt stuff, right? I'm haunting the pumpkin. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love the artwork here. This must be the player. I'm going to restart this level. We're going to wait for him to walk in front of this car. And then we're going to mangle him. Hey, go look at that. It's on fire. Doesn't that look interesting? You might need water. Oh! Okay. Awesome. I figured it out as I was watching. I'm like, oh, if I light those on fire, the player's going to want to go down here to get water from the well, and then I can run him over with the tractor. I like this. It reminds me of a game I used to play as a teenager called How Can I Kill You With Anything in This Room? And my friends, they would come up with ways to kill each other with stuff in the room. It was like a, like 10-year-old boy, like goofing around game, I guess you'd say. So is that the level I just played? I think it is. We'll play this level again, though. Ha ha ha, you dead. All right. Let's go down here. Just like a knife here and a piano. All right. Ah, the oven turns on. What are you going to do about it, player? The whole kitchen's on fire now. I'm the TV. I am the piano. What's he doing? Can I have a game list? Yeah. Exclamation point submit. We'll toss the list of all the games. Bam. Thanks for coming out, Mike. Michael Mowell. That's the list of all the games we're playing tonight. Let's see. Let's restart here. What do I have to do to get this guy to move? Can I go back a level and try a different level? What about the radiator? If I click the oven, the whole house catches on fire. But he doesn't do anything. Hold on, let's try. We'll close out. I'm going to try another level here. I feel like that level's bugged out. All right, let's go down here. Aha. So now he's walking around. Oh, look at that. I think soda just leaked out all over the place. How would I harm him right now? I have to find something else to click. Like this pizza. all I can see to click is the soda machine. Man. The cursor turns yellow if you're able to click. Oh, wow, look at that. I didn't even notice that. Was that in the rules? Did I just miss it? Probably. All right, let's find something else to click. That's there. Mouse is starting to act up too. Don't know what else I should click here. Maybe I have to click that first. Now I can click something else maybe. Nope. All right. I'm going to go back and we'll try the last level here that I can play. See if this one's any different. I feel like I'm missing something though. Oh, this is back to the candle one where the kitchen catches on fire. Now I can check this. Ooh. Let's restart. I think I saw. I do. This did turn yellow, but oh, here it is. It's smoke coming in. Now maybe he'll get interested in this. We'll find out. I think that he's stuck though. He's not really trying to move around at all. Mike says, "Please make games like Magic and Machines." Yeah, that game is kind of on hold right now, but I'm working on other games like it. So yeah, I think you'll be interested later on. Tonight's all about playing other people's games, though, and giving them feedback. This guy is not moving at all. It's near the walls where he walks around with the machine. That was back in the last map. There's chat lag, so I'm probably reading the notes here from the last map that I was on. He's not moving on this one, though. I also would like a wait. So my big thing here, definitely your art is, like, super good. For the jam. That's probably where you lost your most amount of time, is how well everything's drawn out. So over here, there's a spot on the wall by where I click the machine, I think. Ah, right here. There it is. Bam, finished level. And then this one, we have to redo. Go get your water. Boy, bam. All right, finished level. All right, so now we have one last one to do. And this is the one I can't seem to figure out how to get it to finish. I can start the smoke here. I can start the fire. Oh, maybe that's gas. Maybe I just let this go out into the room. We'll just watch the fire bloom. I like these side artwork too that you have as a border. The pixel art's phenomenal. All the detail of all the objects and assets that are in this looks really good. I'm nowhere near him though. If only I could get him interested in, like, walking over this way for some reason. Like, come to the refrigerator. It's opening and closing. Zool wants to meet you. This is the one map I don't know what to do though. Click on the sink. The sink is not yellow. We'll restart. Now it is. There we go. I see. And then we can trap him in. Yay. You have collected 3 souls and proven that you really are the spawn of Satan. Nonetheless, those worthless creatures bore me. I will take your soul anyways. Oh no. And then we lost our soul. And here we go. 1,000 sprites. Credits rolling so fast I didn't get to read them all. Back to the main menu. The sprites are excellent, and the gameplay mechanic I like a lot. I like the interesting take on the puzzler and how you have to time things correct. I just finished up October Jam, which I'm giving away prizes for at the end of the week on Friday after all the ratings are done. A game that's very similar to yours is this game Combustio TNT. It's made by Azorius, who's over in France. And this game, you have to draw gunpowder to the tiger crate here and then light it on fire. And when you draw it and drop it, it's like an old cartoon. The fire ignites the gunpowder and it lights all the TNT boxes and then blasts open the bear from that area. And so it's a puzzle game where the boxes are all moving at different speeds and you have to time it right in order to get that to happen correctly. So it's an interesting game that he made for the October Jam. The theme for October Jam was to take a scientific principle or theory and incorporate in your game. So there's a lot of really great entries here, and it's worth checking out sometime if you are interested in playing some of these. They are well done. Crack shots are really cool. Electromagnetism, where it uses maglev and stuff. I think there's some screenshots here of how that works. It's a pretty cool game. You turn on power. There's another game called Quantum Cat or Quantic Cat, where it's a puzzle solving game where you're a cat that can split into two, and so it's a kind of Schrodinger's cat is the inspired theory for that game. So the link to that jam's there. We're going to continue now with more Game Jam games from Mini Jam 13. There'll be a special stream on Friday for the winners of the October Jam, and they'll be listed in the Hall of Fame down below of the channel if you scroll down, if you're watching this on a computer right now. If you're watching this on a phone or TV, I don't think you see the actual channel details. And on there is a stream schedule as well as the Hall of Fame, which is where all the awarded games go forever, and they live there forever. It's like my own little museum of excellent games from Itch.io. All right, let's check out Slime World next. You're an alien slime who has landed on the planet Korvac, a planet of villains. Your goal is to collide with villains in order to replace them with slimy versions. Make enough slime creatures and that you may achieve world domination. Let's do it. Slime World. Any key to continue. You're an alien slime who has crash landed on a villain planet of Korvac. Use the WASD or arrow keys to move. Collide with many villains as you can. Turn them into slime versions of themselves. Create enough slime versions in order to achieve world domination.
It's the Slime's world, that's what it is. You just
Slime's world. Oh.
Slime's world, that's what it is.
Yeah, I love your music.
World.
Yeah.
It's the Slime's world, that's what it is.
Slime's world.
Slime.
I don't think we want to get hit by bullets. We do have oh, we just died. Hold on.
It's the Slime's world, that's what it is. You just be living in the slime's world, that's what it is. It's the slime world.
Wow, I ran right into that bullet.
It's the slime's world, that's what it is. You just be living in the slime's world, that's what it is. It's the
Health set 50. Health set 40. This music's cracking me up. I hope. Did you post the soundtrack to the game? Oh, what happened? I think it went so quick because it's any key. I'm still playing, and so I didn't get a chance to see what happened. All right, my high score is 19. Can I? I wonder if I can beat the game or not.
It's the slime's world, that's what
I really hope this soundtrack's available.
Living in the slime's world, that's what it is. It's the slime world.
They spawn their bullets so quick. Sometimes they spawn bullets while they're running right at you. One thing, I really wish that they stopped to shoot and then started to move again, so then I knew when I could kind of time it and run into them. They can definitely get in a bad beat and just become unlucky. This is definitely my highest score. I don't know that the game ends. And at the end I can't see my high score. Love the soundtrack. I really want to know what's happening. I want to see my score at the end of the game, and it's really cheap how they shoot at me, but I can't. Sometimes they shoot and it's so quick. So the hitbox on the bullet could be smaller, your collision box a little bit. I give the player the benefit to get out of the way, and also give some warning about when things are going to spawn up. Sound effects always help and whatnot. Mike says high score is 27. Shadow Knight says high score is 50. So yeah, I clicked too fast. Gosh, yeah. King W, hello. Welcome to the Mini Jam 13. If you have a game that you want me to play for Mini Jam or for another game jam, as long as it adheres to Twitch's guidelines, feel free to post that link. I'm more than happy to give it a shot on stream. It's a slime's world. That's what it is. That's my style of game music right there. It's better than no music, though. You do some sound effects, too, like type stuff or whatnot. Every villain needs its own soundtrack. It's fantastic. All right. Catching up. I think that we're all caught up on the games list. So if I haven't played your game yet and you're like, why didn't you play my game? That's because I don't have the link to your game. So I'm going to go through now. And I'm going to go start picking them right off the top, off of entries. Currently, we've played... There's a dupe here. So we played Survival Guide twice. So this is 4 and 3 is 7. There's 27 games. We have 20 games left to play. We are going to play Warlord's Realm next. So we will just start running through this way until we get through. And then after that, I'll probably take a short break. And then I'll start to stream Proc Jam, which is the jam that I'm doing right now. Let's go to the jam calendar really quick. So the next game jam that I'll be streaming later on after the October jam announcement of the winners on Friday is going to be the Proc Jam. Yeah, just Blackthorn Pod was burned out. Was lucky to get something out. Yes, the Blackthorn Pod jam was running at the same time as the October jam that I was running too. Those things were happening right at the same time. So I'm in this right now. There's about 5 days left. This project that I'm working on for this game is going to continue through the end of the year probably. So there's a project that's already planned to take place between me, Neil Lesson, who is in Paris, France, and Hippo, who is doing the music and in Canada. The three of us are making a dungeon crawling game. I'll be working on that later tonight, most likely. And then I'll be streaming the October Jam winners. And then my next jam that I'm hosting is Weakness Week. So make sure you go and you join Weakness Week, which is going to be in February. It's about 3 months from now. In January, not February. So January 12th to January 19th. That is Week. And the jam will be to take the weakest part of your game development process and focus on that for an entire week. And there'll be 3 winners, and the 3 winners will receive prizes that are specifically picked by me to help assist you in what your chosen weakness was that you were working on that week. So, let's say you picked sound. I might give you tools or some books or some sort of probably software, most likely something that'll help assist you in developing that. Maybe depending on the engine, maybe an asset that'll help. But more likely not. I definitely want people to try to learn and build their own skills, so it'll probably be a utility or a tool or something as a prize. In addition to other prizes, special roles in Discord, blah, 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 the usual stuff that I do. And you'll be on the Hall of Fame down below the channel also with your game. So definitely go check out Weakness Week. That'll be in 3 months in January. Okay, back to Mini Game Jam. Let's continue on playing through. The next game we're going to play up is Warlord of the Realm. If you have a game that you want me to play and you participated in Mini Jam 13 Villains, make sure you post your link in chat so I can add it to the queue and you can actually watch me play your game live and interact with the audience. If for some reason you're not here and you're catching this later on, you should follow me on Twitch by clicking the follow button. It's free to follow and you'll get notifications when I go live and do stuff like this. And you won't have to hope that you catch the message that TigerJ was streaming my game, or rather you could just get a notification that says, hey, he's online streaming your game. All right, Warlord of the Realm. The puny humans think that they can use their sheer number to wage war against us. The Warlords of the Realm. I will crush them with my fists in my head. Controls. Use A and D to move left and right. Space will smash. Shift to charge energy for more smash. I like it already. Bam. Hello. Hello, everybody. Let's check it out. No thanks, take me to downloads. I am broke right now. All right, here we go. Download, bam, pcbuild.zip. Extract all. Extract all the things. Let's see if the Discord link is fixed yet. My bot broke. All my bots broke. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, you missed out. It was lots of fun. All right, so what did I do different? You know what I did is I edited the command, I think, and then resubmitted it. I bet you that's going to fix it. Let me enable and disable it. I really don't like that my commands are all broken. All right. Let's see what happens now. Nope, still broken. Ah, stupid bot. Okay. Whatever. Here we go. Downloaded it. I'll blow the dust out of my mouse really quick, which is dirty. Ew, his mouse is dirty. A and D, move left and right, space smashes, and shift charges up for more smash. That's what we're doing. I think I already extracted too. So we extracted it twice to make it that great. Bam. All right, here we are. PC build. PC build. Got your icon here. Nice touch. When I make games for jams, I do the icons when I need a break, where I'm like, oh, I can't solve this bug in this code. I don't know what to do. So I'll go and I'll just draw the icon and think about it for half an hour. And then I'll come back and figure it out. All right. Warlords of the Realm. Your controls are down here at the bottom. Behind my microphone. A and D, move left and right. Space smashes, shift charges up for more smash. I like how this is glowing too. It's always impressive to, like, I don't know every engine, but when I play a Unity game, I always really enjoy it, especially in jams when I see that the stock UI isn't being used, that you've gone and gone up and above just the standard buttons and UI components. Like this glowing and changing out its tint. You're probably resetting the color during the update loop, and there's a timer in there, or you've got some crafty script that you've put in because you're sneaky. But that kind of stuff is cool. All right. Oh yeah. Not enough power. Mortals crushed. Victory's yours. Your might has crushed the puny humans. It wasn't hard enough. Hold on a second. Back to starting the game here. I didn't even have to use the charge smash. Oh, I have to charge it up to smash. So I thought charging up for more smash was going to give me more smash ability, like not the power to smash. We have to play again. All right. Oh no. Did I lose there? Does it always tell me that I won? I need to see how many mortals I crushed. Seven. Alright. Oh, I wasn't ready. Hold on. I don't know how many I had there. Yeah, you can die. There's a game over screen. That's it. I want more. I want more Smash. Oh man. Oh, they even change size when you change the spot. It even changes size. This is so. The start screen gives it so much hype. The game's fun too, but it's just too short. I need more waves. Now it looks like I'm gonna. Uh-oh, something happened. It's broken. It's broken. Can I leave? No, I can't leave. I can try. I can try to leave this way, and I. Ugh, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Over here, that doesn't. It stacks up, but then you can bloop, pop it away. It's a very neat feature. This side, you definitely smack yourself. All right. It's cool. I love the UI that's put in place. I think that the gameplay could be longer. Set a variable to start to increase the difficulty, manipulate that, and then also give the player a way to keep their life up or maintain their life. Maybe after they kill a certain number, they get some health back, or there's something they can smash to get health. The smashing part of it is really, really fun. I felt like Mr. Hand from Smash, from Melee, kind of just owning the level. For once, I'm like the big guy that smashes everything. So that's a unique experience to be it as a player. I just want more gameplay. So I would try to iterate on that and do some more because it's fun. It's just very, very short. It's unfulfillingly short, unfortunately. I'll give you a follow here. Hopefully you update it and bring it by sometime. You want Smash? Says Mr. Boxbox. All right. I really like how the fist stops when they hit the side of the screen. Said King W. Yeah, that was fun. I started to play with that in the end there when I had the bug. It was fun. AC Akusen, if I pronounce that right, Akusen. It's a fun game, but you make it longer for us. We need you. We need you to make it a longer game. It just leaves you thirsty for more Smash. All right, let's throw this in here. I don't think I forgot any. Let's go and jump back into the list. We have not played Neo 3.0. Does anybody have a game? If you do, post your link now. I promise Nightbot's gone. I banned my own bot from the chat, so that way we can so that way nobody gets banned or muted for posting their links. I banned my own bot that was acting crazy. He's still here. I see him in the list. Nightbot is still hanging out, but he won't ban you. If you have a game, post it. Otherwise, we'll play Neo 3.0. Give some feedback on that. Anomalous is here. Where have you been hiding, friend? We miss you so much. All right. I was just thinking about you. I came across, what happened? Oh, grad school. Now I know where you've been. What did I come across recently? I think I was watching an old video or I was going through some Google Sheets or something. I was also reformatting a hard drive. Something came up and I came across either one of your old games or a clip of me playing a game or you and I chatting or something recently. And I was like, where the heck has he been lately? Oh, man. All right, Neo 30 by Gazero. Neo 3.0 or Neo 30. I totally ignored the periods in the name, and it is now called Neo 30, whether you wanted it called that or not. NEO 3.0. That's what we'll call it now. NEO 3.0. The NEO, a super AI, goes to the internet to find where gather resources. A super AI goes to the internet and find where gather resources to create robotic hardware. This game was made for Mini Jam 13 about villains with a limitation, no hero figures. Thanks for playing. All right, here we go. Let's go. Only bad guys. Every day, all day. Sometimes I lurk while I'm marking stuff. Nice. Good to know. Bam, bam, bam. Extract all. I should come up with some sort of, rather than, like, I still like to give feedback and kind of talk about games and what I think about when I play the games. Oh, this one's made in Godot, like the little robot. I'm really excited for Godot. I only do Unity development when I'm actually making my games here on the channel. Sometime soon I'm going to mess around with Pico, and I will eventually get to Godot and also doing some C++ throughout the next year or two. These are big, long stretch goals of mine, but I always am excited about the Godot stuff. If you've ever like looked at restaurant food tasting websites or like beer tasting websites or any other like standard review sites for movies and stuff, there's usually some format that people have to review that product. I should come up with one for jam games that I can do on top of the regular feedback and review, but also like, you know, is the like Jam 101 stuff. Which are like, do you put the controls in your game for the player to read? Does the player totally ignore them when they start the game? Well, let me go back. I was talking too much. I was talking more about just jam game, like jam, I wouldn't say etiquette, but like best practices. That's what it is. Like put the controls of your game in your game. Don't name your game after the game jam. Don't name your folder Windows. Like, try to have sound. There's sound in this game. I don't know if you can hear it or not. West. Or arrows, jump spaces. Have alternative controls for people in France that use AZERTY instead of QWERTY. Now I need to find the parts to create a new robotic hardware for me. Once I find a place with a part, I send drones to get them. But I find location of deposit I couldn't read that fast enough. I also need to pay attention to anti-virus, but they were weak compared to my power. Now it is time for me to start revenge my sister. So if you notice half of the dialogue there for the story, I wasn't able to read the beginning part because I couldn't. Whoa, that went by fast. Because I was talking about other things. But the second half, it just was going too quickly for me. So think about letting the player choose when to advance the text, or if you are going to fade it in and fade it out, make it obnoxiously long. I always like the option to be able to click through the text. In fact, one of my least favorite parts of RPG games is when I can't do that. All right, what are we doing here? Lots of errors. I should probably go back and read the controls. Spacebar did something. These are the parts that I need. Let's restart here. Hold on. Start from the beginning. I was distracted by what I was going to say about the dialogue in the beginning. Okay, shoot. Space. All right. Now I need to find the parts to create a new robotic hardware for me. Once I find a place with the part, I send my drones to get them. If I find a location to deposit, I need to locate the information in the blocks of data. I also need to pay attention to the antivirus software as they exist. I still can't get through that paragraph. No matter how hard I try, I can't read through it. There's something in the background there, some artifact. Now it's time for me to start to revenge my sister. Start to revenge my sister. Ah, so we are shooting here. Are we being shot at as well? I think space is... Oh man, I lost the game. Full screen. For a moment there, I couldn't turn left either. There's this green UI here also. It must be when it's recharging. It went right through him. Jerk. It's a very cool aesthetic. What happens here? I can't shoot this guy. My bullet goes right through the guy. How dare him? How dare him? Uh-oh, we're starting to die. Look at the air things coming up. Ooh, this guy got shot. I hit him. Oh yeah, he's gone. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. We'll move on to the next game soon, here in a moment. Can I click these up here? Does right click do anything? What am I? Do I dream, Dave? Shoot it, quick. I also can't see my health So I don't know how many hits I can take. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that one did die. Huh. It's like there's a sweet spot of where you have to be in order to shoot the bad guys. Otherwise the bolts bounce down. I still haven't found anything to collect yet, though. Uh-oh, I'm losing now. It's neat physics, but I don't know what it's doing. Alright, moving on. NEO30 sounds like Neo Geo, doesn't it? Alright. Well, good night. Good night, King W. Thanks for coming by. It's fun to have you here. Alright, we will post. We have that link here. Boom, let's go continue through the games. Let's see. Where's my list? Here it is. Treasure's Villain. Did we play that one yet? No, we played Little Villain. Let's check out Treasure's Villain next. WASD moves. Press R to restart the level if you die. Just find treasure chests that will take you to the next level. Alright, here we go. Bam. Time to party. Just find the treasure chests, yo. Oh, we died. R restarts. These spike tiles, their animation's really cool, but their background is flat color. So if you're making this in Sprite or Photoshop, you can animate a PNG in Unity, and you should be able to slap that on here as a game object, even if you needed to, and have it just overlap your regular tile set. Then just make the inside of these spikes super dark, like dark black, and it would look like they are coming right out of the floor. So this is an easy. I don't know what happened in your process, but I feel like this would be an easy thing to solve and fix. Ooh, it looks like a stick. I wonder if this is being randomly generated. It feels very proc gen, like this is not. Whew. Gosh, I'm sorry again about the yawning. I'm running on low sleep today. It feels like it's randomly made though, which means this would be a great entry into Proc Jam right now. You can use existing projects for it. The end! We found all 3 chests. Look at this guy. He's cool looking. Looks like something I've seen before, huh? Pretty cool, though. Yeah, so, feedback. Clean up your spikes. Add some music and sound effects. Pretty cool. There's some free tools out there, and I think I have them on my channel list. If not, I definitely have them in Discord, which you could come and hang out sometime and check. I know that the Discord link is broken right now because the bot's acting bad, and I'm not going to try to do it right now, but I do have a Discord server, and the link is on the Jam page, so it's right here. Join us. I should just leave that up there all the time. I don't know why I don't do that. You can come and be a part of our community here. You can also get sweet deals at Humble and support my stream by going to that link. If you're ever gonna buy anything on Humble Bundle, use that link because you'll help support me. Games list right there. That's all the games we've played. If you save this, it's a public list. It's shareable. You'll have read access, and your game's link or the game's link to the video gameplay from YouTube when this gets exported will be here, and you can rewatch it easily. You can watch it offline and download it and whatnot. So this is the column where the game link will be. This column here. All right, that was Treasure Villain. Let's slap that on here. Bam. Let's check out some more games. We have played Nuclear War, which we'll probably play again once it gets updated. Looking at you. Benevolent Management 2.0. I don't know if we've played this one yet. Let's see. Probably not. All right. View the game page. And let's close tabs to the right. Goodbye. Okay. The purpose of the game is selling as many weapons as you can without killing all of your customers. You are an evil villain, keen on turning the world into weapon-filled, enemy-stricken chaos. Your goal is to keep society balanced and gain the highest profit and control the city. Send out evil minions within the city to create fear within the townsfolk, causing them to buy your weapons. If the population decreases past 500, or if hope goes below 15, the city has been destroyed and you lose. Dramatic pause while I drink water while I talk. The more hope you have, the more population will grow and vice versa. If the city's too powerful against your enemies, however, the hope will rise too much. The city's hope goes past 85, you can't sell weapons. I like the take on this. It's very interesting. Neat mechanics and statistics, like an interesting balanced take on the villainy of the theme. The more people buy weapons, the more control you have over the city, but if you lose control, it goes under 3.3, then you lose. The city's power is less than your minions' attack power. The city's hope decreases. The amount of money that you make is proportional to the city's power. So the more power the city has, the more money that you're going to make. But if they get too powerful, then they'll get hope, and then that'll make you so you don't sell as much, right? I think is how it goes. We'll find out. We'll find out, and I'll yawn again. Bam. Got water, got coffee, got everything I need. Shoot, I reckon. All right. Benevolent management. That's a southern expression. Shoot, I reckon. It's from my Florida days. Down in the Panhandle. 13 long years of humidity. All right. Benevolent management. Another custom icon. See? Pulled out all the stops. It wants us to run windowed 1024 by 768. I'm going to go full screen. I know it's probably a UI heavy game. I'm wondering what happens. If we can't see anything, then we know what to do. Benevolent management. Start game. All right. Looks like it's going to work okay. The purpose of this game is selling weapons as many as you can without killing your customer, without making an enemy robot. If the population goes under 500, you lose. Selling weapons give them power. If hope goes under 15, you lose again. If hope goes over 15, you can't sell a weapon. It would be nice if, I'm hoping, and I don't think that will be the case. The music's a little loud. If you can't hear me over the game music, let me know and I'll turn it down on the outbound, on the upstream as it broadcasts out to the Twitch universe. These tooltips are going to be hard for me to remember, these rules, but if I moused over and got a tooltip on them all, that would be ideal. It's probably, I'm going to just make an assumption that's not going to happen, but it would be really wonderful if it did. The other thing that I would take a look at is when you're using Unity, look into the 9-slice sprite that you can use to automatically set up all your UI buttons and inputs to have the same look and feel, and it'll look very nice and rich and custom, and it should not take a lot of time. If you look into it before your next jam, you can use that if you're going to make a game with a lot of menus and systems. Alright. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure that I don't want the population to go under 500. I don't want the hope to go over 85. I want it to be between 15 and 85. And I need the power to stay above 0.3. Okay. So let's produce 4 freeze rays and 4 death bots. So control, I guess we'll make some more death bots. I'm guessing this is probably the game speed down here. Sales. Sell 4 of those. Here's our money. We can research. It has like an interesting tech tree kind of system all the way over here. I don't remember the name of the game. It's in the games list though. It's the last game on the list right now. Alright, produce. I'll tell you the name in one moment. Right now we are playing Benevolent Management 2.0. This is the current game that's being played. Alright. We're trying to produce death bots. We're trying to figure out what we need to do here. So our money went down. Attack. We're gonna attack with 4 death bots. I don't know. Action. Ah, did that. Now we have no death bots. Let's make 10 death bots. I don't know how many. I don't know what a good number is. Do I make 10? Do I make 100? I have no bearing over how many is normal. We're gonna attack with all 10, and I think our power's gonna go up. Hope went up too. I think Hope's at 70 now. Alright, so we have 10 freeze rays now that we can sell. Now we can upgrade the effects of our weapons here. Here's an acid gun. So let's produce 10 of these. And can sell 10 acid guns here. And I think that's gonna make our power go down. Maybe I cannot sell them. We'll produce 10 of those. I can't sell these. Our power is really high. A Hope's, we've already lost, I think, because a Hope's above 85. I bet you that's what happened. Now Hope's at 91. Here's our help screen. Oh, so we can come back and see what's going on here. Man. I guess this is the date too. I thought this was the version or the build of the game at the top, but this is the actual date and time. So I think we want to see how long we last. I'm pretty sure that we are already in the losing condition. So sorry about that. Already in the losing condition, but there's no notification that we've lost. So let me just see here really quick. Selling as many weapons as you can without killing your customer and making an enemy robot. So nowhere in here does it tell me, like, if you sell weapons, it affect, like, I understand that I lose if my hope goes below 15, I lose if my hope goes higher than 85, I lose if my population goes below 500, but I don't see in here that says, anywhere it says, you know, making ray guns and selling ray guns causes this effect on your population, your power, or your hope or your control. I understand how these numbers will make me lose the game, but what I don't see is what I'm creating over here does not have a relationship that's apparent to me as to how it affects these numbers over here. And I think that's the biggest thing where I find confusion in the game right now. And so making that relationship more clear for the player, whether it's through a tutorial or a tooltip or additional help screens, some way to get that correlation says, hey, if you sell 10 ray guns, this is the outcome of what's going to happen to those statistics. That would help me understand what I'm doing. Right now I just kind of feel like I'm clicking on things randomly and putting in numbers, which is cool, but I don't understand. I don't comprehend fully the cause and the effect. Here's some financial code for you to look at. That was probably calculating accrual rate interest. So my lovely day job showing its face. All right. Code by day, code by night. I live game dev and live development, if you will. Some gifts. Fun times. All right. I've lost my train of thought. Where am I? Who am I? What am I doing? Let's play mini game jam games. Here's the current game list. We're currently, I haven't played 17. This is more like probably a little bit below a third. Third would be about 9. We have 4 here and 3, 6, 7, I think. Hey, count 7. Look at that. That minus 1. We have played 11 games. We're almost halfway done. Let's check out the Devil's Game. After this game, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to get a little bit of water. My water bottle's empty. Oh, man, a cheer. Thank you so much, Michael, for the bits. I really appreciate it. You rock, dude. Thanks for coming around and hanging out. I deeply appreciate you. After this game, I'm going to take a fast 2-minute break. I'm going to get some water and refill my coffee cup up, and then I'll come back up and we'll continue to play through the mini jam 13 entries. And thanks to all the people who made jam games for this. It's really fun to stream it, and I really enjoy the theme. Special thanks out to King, too, who I think had to take off, but he interacted with me on Discord to get me to start streaming this jam pretty regularly. And I'll probably be streaming the next one, too. Oh, man. It's getting crazy. All sorts of bits from Mikey. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And you should see that down on the bottom as well as on the left there for those events. So this is the new layout of the stream, helping raise money to give away giveaways and prizes through both the Discord and the channel. So as soon as we get to a certain amount, there's some breakpoints in there. There'll be some prizes and giveaways that occur. The Devil's Game. This game was made for Mini Jam 13. Villains, as I am, new to game development, very basic, and has art that a child could do better. Well, here's the thing, though, about jam games. It's not really about the art, it's about the game. And the game can be the art, the music, and the gameplay itself. So all of those things take into account the game feel and the experiences you're going to give a player. So you're new to making games. I'll tell you, I'm old to making games, and my art looks pretty much the same as this when I'm working in a game jam until the very end, or if I team up with an artist. So, Adrian Coplet, know that you're doing good. If you're trying to make a game, then you're doing a good job. So, don't be so hard on yourself. I don't like to see these things. Just embrace the fact that you're new and enjoy the experience. The aim is to kill people coming at you before they reach the end of the screen. If even one of them does, you lose. It consists of 5 levels. It can be beaten in about a minute, but for me, was done to test to see if I could create anything playable in the small time frame, as this is my first game jam. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. I hope I'm the first person to stream your game. And you can only have one first one, so that's awesome. All right. Bam. Downloaded. Congratulations. 7-zip, extract all. Here we go. All right. Use A&D. Oh, it happened so quick I couldn't see. We use A&D to move, though, and we shoot these bad guys. It's 5 levels. All right, we'll talk a little bit about your first game. Quit. You win! All right. Hey, you got application.quit to fire really well there. So as somebody else who does Unity and stuff, this is pretty well done. I like the fact that you've been able to nail the Unity UI down pretty good. I think when you're changing your scenes, these are changing a little bit. So you might want to look into that and get continuity across all the scenes in the level. You could probably make this in one scene and not change. The reason that I think that you're changing scenes is because I can see there's this jarring effect when the game transitions between the levels where the blue people are killed. It's very jerking. You see the floor move a little bit. So if you look at these tiles down here by the devil's feet, you'll see that. Now, not only am I moving back here, but also I believe the floor is moving as well. It just got larger here, right? So I would look into finding a way to have your game loop still run, but do it all in one scene. Or when you transition your scenes, keep the look the same or have a transition scene in between the two. There's lots of ways to solve this. If you think about the classic game Pac-Man, they have those animations in between some of the levels to break up the monotony of the game, where it's like do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and like he chases her and then they kiss and stuff happens, and that's old Pac-Man stuff. But that's doing something really important. It's transitioning the player from one maze to another set of mazes, and it's doing so through an animation. So it's doing a couple of different things psychologically. The player's experiencing a different part of the game. They get to take a break. Back then, a lot of arcades, so like today, are in bars and stuff, so you can have something to drink. You could talk to somebody really quick, and then the game would start back up again. You could keep playing. Not that you need to facilitate that, but also breaking up and giving a transition between those two environments made it so the map just, if you can imagine Pac-Man, the map just changing all of a sudden in between levels, there'd be a very jerky kind of situation. It would feel kind of like what your floor tile did there. So that's why, that's part of that game. So I would think about a way to do that. I have a game called Tower of Safety that has different waves of enemies that you have to kill. And what I do is I just keep everything running in the same scene. And I just kind of give a pause. I use a timer. And then when that timer gets below 0, it flips the game mode in and things start to spawn again. It's very simple, but it's a work. And also the game Always Mowing that I made does the same thing. Everything's contained within one scene. Not that you have to go that route. Like I said, there's many ways to solve this problem, even ways I'm not talking about. You should try to think about that a little bit. So that's my feedback for you. And then have consistency even in your screenshots. You can see how big the score is here, how small it is there. So the scenes, objects are not staying the same size, and that's also drawing the eye away from the action. Instead of looking at the blue things coming at where I'm going to shoot with the devil, I'm looking down at the score saying, hey, did that just move? Because that's not supposed to move. My brain over 30 years of playing video games has told me that should never really be moving around. So that's something to keep in mind. So that's your feedback. Congratulations on your first Jam game, though. It's extremely impressive. How do I get this alert? I get that to go off there. Thank you so much for the bits. I do appreciate it. Mikey, you're rocking. And that's your feedback for the Devil's Game. But overall, congratulations on making a game, finishing a game jam. We already have it posted there. Let's go back to the submissions to Mini Game Jam here. Space Shack is up next. Let's check out Space Shack. You play as the King Invader who is looking for some fun to kill people. Some fun to kill people. Helped by Kroll Martin, who did all the art. Shashi, who helped me with the programming. And the one and only Ryan Udarium, who helped me with the sounds and songs. Use the mouse to shoot. The game was made for Mini Jam 13. It still need to add some features, though. All right. Let's check it out. What we don't have here are controls, so we don't know what we're getting into yet. Make construct. After this, I am going to take that break and grab water. I forgot. Between the slimes and the... Oh, I couldn't read it again. Well, intuitively, you're going to use wax. kind of a bullet hell. Oh, you can pick these up. I don't know if they're doing anything for me. Oh my gosh, I've spread. How did that happen? I must have died. Alright, hold on, let's restart the game here. Check this out. Between the slimes and the jams, fight started all the planet. Almost got through there. So I didn't know I had to loot these. There's like this invisible wall too. It's very not fun to hit. I keep getting stuck in the corner of the room. And I feel like that should not be a thing. I think I have 11 health. I think it's with the number of beats there. So another thing that I would add in is either on your game page or inside the game, put in your controls and a little bit of explanation about what's your health, that you can pick up these bodies. There's a lot that I had to discover as a player. Not that that's not always, that's a bad thing if that's what you're going for. But it would be when I'm looking for shots. Like I'm an evolving squid. I see the bullets all get to leave the scene though, and so it makes me want to run. And I still have 20 health. I think that I let the game run. I'm pretty sure the game is just restarting itself when I die. Let's find out. Yeah, so I died there. The other thing that I'd really like to know is what I want a sense of progression as a player. I don't have that. So just a score, count how many things I killed, anything to tell me how well I actually did. Because right now in my stream I want to say, oh, well I just got to wave blah, or I just had so much points. I wonder if I can beat that. I want to challenge myself to see if I can do better. But the only real measurement I have to know how good I did is how many bolts I was firing at once. So like, I got up to shooting 4 streams of bullets. I wonder if I can get to 5 streams of bullets. That's all right, but it's not as granular as a score or a wave or some other count. And so I'd really like to see that in your game too as well. Try to give the player some sense of... It's funny because this kind of ties into a conversation that was going on in the itch forums today and in the community that people want to know how they can expand itch and get more people interested in playing it. One of the things I said is, for game developers, it's fantastic. It's really hard for me to think of things that I would rather have from a game platform or marketplace like itch.io that isn't already there for me. But from a player's perspective and not a game developer, there's not a lot of spots where it's really rewarding the player for the value that they invest in the game. And that's something, for the jam, this is perfect, don't get me wrong. But I'm saying if you were to make this longer and carry it out further, one thing that you really have to do is give the player some sort of reward for their experience and the time that they've invested in playing the game. So a high score, or a wave, or some goal, something that they can use to show off, something they can use to feel like, wow, I actually am doing a good job. I just broke my high score, and they can set personal goals for themselves to kind of move forward and progress. Those are all things that people playing the game want to be able to establish. And right now, overall though, it's a good entry for the jam. It's phenomenal. It's great. Well done. Why'd you get special treatment? Why'd yours show bold here? How'd you do that? You're breaking my... Don't break my spreadsheet with your title. It's probably old formatting from another jam because I reuse the same stuff over and over again. All right. Just... Oh man, everything's breaking now. I want to select multiple, please. I want to insert 9 below. Thank you very much. Okay. Spare Rizzard, hello. It's hard hearing me talk over the game. Luckily, the chat delay is so bad with Twitch that now I'm talking. The music was up pretty loud, probably. Thank you for the feedback. I'll turn it down just a little bit. You have perfect timing for my break. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Let me get my text set up here. Maybe less than that, but probably like 2 minutes. We'll just say 2-minute break. Boom. And I'll be right back in a moment. I'm going to get some more water and some coffee, and you'll see me. Alrighty, I am back. Welcome. Let's check out here. Space Shack we just finished. Space Shack. The game took over the sound. It was out to get us. I was like, what happened to my sound? Hold on. Okay, we're all good to go now. Let's check out Robots Express. Robots Express. Bam. We are at about 14. I think we're about halfway done with Mini Game Jam 13. This is our submission for Mini Jam 13. In this game, you are Old McJohns, a wanted criminal, and you're going to assault a train containing the most high-tech in the world state. You'll be rich if you manage to take control of the train, but as soon as you hop on the train, you are engaged by its security systems. It looks like you weren't aware of the king of the robot you're about to encounter. Controls Q and D move. Q and D. K will jump. L will shoot. These are very interesting controls. Alright, bam. Download. One thing I will mention is if you upload a raw exe, sometimes you get a warning from itch.io. So it's probably usually good to zip when you upload. Alright, let's go. Can we get going here? Can we open it? Uh-oh, what is going on? It will not let us. Let's try the zip file here. Bam. Extract all. All right, here we are. Press enter to start. So Q and D was like K, L. There is sound. I can barely hear it though. It's very, very quiet. Whoops, and we lost it. All right. It's a cool background effect. I think that I shot... Oh, no. I don't think I can shoot off screen either. Oh, man. It was a good death effect, too. How do I restart? I died. Oh. R will restart, too. I don't know if that's mentioned in the game page. I'm going to throw on some music while I play. Since there's a jump sound effect, but you can barely hear it. The level has like a really nice Mega Man feel to it. As far as the running animation and the style of the player. I like your animated spikes too. Some sort of noise indication or death indication would make it so I wouldn't feel like I'm blind jumping as much here. When I shoot the enemies, I don't know if they run off screen if I was able to kill them or not, but if I had some feedback that came like from an audio or visual cue, I'd feel more confident about that. And that I just ran right off the edge. might be nice too to auto restart for the player, so they don't have to push the R key. I've been playing a lot of Celeste lately, and I'm so used to that feature of it just automatically spawning me back over there, and also counting how many deaths I had. I think it was like 590 something. It's depressing to see that, and it's nice to have it auto restart for you, so you can just try something new each time. It's incredibly this game is incredibly visually polished for the jam. This jump is kind of... What happened there? Oh, I guess it's overshoot. It's like every jump is pixel perfect, and there's nowhere to rest in between either. If you've noticed, almost the last 3 rooms in a row, I've ran right off the edge and done that. So that it might be nice to have a little bit of a hallway lead there, like just a ledge that the player can run out to, especially if they just came from platforming like that last one. It's not fun to run right to the doorway and die. Cool. Can I shoot the bullet? Or do I just get 2 hits before I die? It feels like sometimes the bullet... Oh, maybe it's his range. Sometimes his bullets don't hit me. Very bizarre. I think it's his range. I don't know that I can get past this. So in this scene, I can kind of cheese this because I can, maybe I can't. It's weird. Sometimes I feel like I can, sometimes I feel like I can't. That time it shot me and I hit R so quickly. Because the timing's always the same, I can just make sure I jump. Oh, I messed it up there. If I jump at the right time, I can make him always shoot above my head. So it's like jump, shoot, 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 jump, shoot, shoot, shoot. Finally, and then it just gets harder. Alrighty, I am not going to complete this out because I want to stream all the games, but main feedback there is do we do Roblox Express? It's a fun game. It takes me back to the olden days, a classic like NES game, so I really do appreciate that. My main thing is I wish that there was a ledge on some of those, and also that it also auto-restarted for the player, so I don't have to hit R each time. That's probably my feedback. I will follow you. I'm very interested. We're already following you, which means I've played something else that you've made before. Now I'm intrigued. Cookie Jammer, that one band, Globus. I think I played Globus. It's Cookie Jammer. Definitely didn't play Cookie Jammer. I might have played that one bat before. Interesting. Okay. Submissions to Mini Jam. Let me see here. What do I want to play last? This is going to be my last game for Mini Jam for the night. I will play some more. I think we've played this one, this one, this one. We have played this game, this game, this game, this game. We've played all of these except for the 7 Sins. So that's one game that we haven't played. We did not play these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We played Little Villains before. 7. It's actually showing you the map here in the title. That's funny, after I wrote down the entire map to do this. It's present right here. Cute. UFO Attack looks pretty cool. I think it'll be UFO Attack. Let's check out this game. It's selling it right now with this animated GIF. GIF. What do you say, GIF or GIF? Type it in chat. Joke, because it's all spelled the same way. All right, let's check out UFO Attack. And then I'm going to take a fast break again, probably like another 2-minute break, and then I will be back to stream some more games. So this will not necessarily be the last game of the night, but the last game until I go on break again. So let me see here. And then I'll be back for a while. UFO Attack, about the game. You are an alien who wants to take Earth for you. Your objective is to kill every single human on this planet. You won if you are able to destroy all of them. GIF, not GIF. I say both. I think it depends on who I'm talking to. Every single human on this planet. You won if you were able to destroy all of them. So you have to destroy all of the humans. Keyboard controls, left and right arrow keys to move. X shoots, R reloads. X shoots, R reloads. Ooh, 360 controls. Let's do that. Joystick, your D-pad to move. A shoots and B reloads. I'm excited. I knew this would be a good game to pick. Extract all. Some jamming tunes. Hopefully you can hear those. So you can only reload when you're out of ammo. You can't just reload in the middle. I wonder if there's a way to lose. I guess you're trying to find a way to win too, right? Game over. 140. Alright, I'm gonna try it now. Game over. 15. What killed me? Game over. How did I do so good earlier on? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I love the pixel art in the background though. It's beautiful. I wonder how we're losing. It doesn't say how you get game over. Yeah, maybe. Did you get hit by a fly? I'm thinking maybe. Yeah, I am getting. Well, I don't know if I'm getting hit. They always hit. I mean, it's fun. Is it the chimney? The particle effect? The particle effect on the chimney is awesome. Whoa. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'm getting hit too much. Alright. Fun times. It's amusingly fun. I don't understand how I'm dying. I need to learn that. So maybe if you made this game and you watch this video later on, you can explain that to me. I'm gonna go take a quick break. Fast take. I'll be right back in a moment. I'm gonna throw that where's that scene back? Did I get rid of it? I did. I closed it, didn't I? Oh well. Here's some music. I'll be back in a moment. I'm just gonna go say hi. The lady just came home, so I'll be back. I'm back. What is up? Alright. So is UFO attack. Next. Let's check out the army. Bam, this is the next game up. Yeah, maybe it is the cracks in the sky. I am not sure. Spare Wizard, how have you been? What's new? Still working on your engine? Excited to see what comes of that. Bam. Alright, you're a soul collector who kills people to steal their souls. Good platformer. Tongue out. Alright. You are a soul collector. I am a soul collector. Save files. I have a notification. I got followed. Sweet. Alright. Bam. Extract all the things. That was very fast. This game is tiny. Look at this. 2.4 megs. This is a game you could put on a diskette. Alright, made by TDM Ross. For Minijam 13, the theme is villains. You are a member of an evil organization named Red Army. Your work is a soul collector to collect the souls. You kill people. This time you've been dropped at one of the enemy bases to collect some soul energy. Are you ready? This is you. Use A and D. I wonder if I can make this larger. Probably not. Hey, so it says 2-minute break across the screen too. How awesome is that? This is you. It's a test to see who's watching. You're adding ECS to your game engine. Entity component system to your game engine? Is that you're saying entity component system? Is that ECS? That ECS? I'm interested. Now I'm very intrigued. Use A and D to move. Use spacebar to fly upwards. Use left shift to fly downwards. Up, down, A and D. Use left arrow key to shoot light projectiles from your eyes. Hold right arrow to charge and shoot heavy shots. Enemies. You have to destroy their tower with heavy shots. Your normal projectiles can't hurt the tower. Shoot switches and activate them. Switches are used to open doors. Okay, I think we have it. Alright, so this is us. This is what we charge up to shoot. These are regular shots. Space will fly. And shift will make us fly downward. Oh, we can fly up high. I thought that was a ceiling for a while there. It's not shooting. Oh, there it goes. Oh, you just hold it down and it shoots. I thought you were going to have to charge it and release it. Alright. Okay, so now I have to go through here. Shooting all the bad guys. I think that the charge shot is so powerful, it makes me not really want to use the arrow, the light shot, the left arrow shot. Because even when I use it, it takes so many hits. I think it takes longer to kill those bats than if I just used the charge shot. Can I restart? Alright, I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit here. And here. Alright. The drums, the percussion's getting to me. Alright, click to play, click again. So this time I'm going to only play with the charge shot going the whole time. So this is just with charge shot. Bats are down. Getting shot at by something. Tower's down. So really just holding down charge shot the whole time seems to be working out better for me. I do wish there was a way to shoot above me. Oof, that bat almost killed me. But I think that even if I was shooting with the weak shots, I don't think that would do any good, really. Maybe, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the weak shots should work better on the bats. I stand corrected. There's the tower. Three towers down. I think that it should beat the game. That's it, smiley face, right? So we were able to beat it. You have a really nice animation. It might be hard to see on the stream, but when you're flying with a direction, your feet do dangle down. It would be nice if that was the same case when you flew straight up. But when you're flying straight up, you have the idle animation. So I think that's probably on accident. Let me make a screen region to talk about this really quick for a moment here. So here's the player, right, that you're seeing. And if you look, when I fly straight up, the feet don't move, but when I fly to a direction, I do have it's a really cool, like, levitating, omnipotent, like, powerful flying demon guy. It really looks good when you're flying in a direction. If I could get stuck on a wall somewhere, I could make it last. Here we go. There it is. That looks cool. That looks a lot cooler than this. So I would maybe try to replicate that state, that animation. I don't know a whole lot about the engine that you used, which is impressively small for the game. I guess there's a data file here that's 50 megs, but the actual exe itself is 2.4K. It downloaded really quick though, so impressive. The game screen on this is too small. Yes, it is very small at the higher resolution, so I probably could have made a window region the whole time, but I tend to leave those up on accident, and then the next game gets ruined, so that's why I didn't do that. All right, Adami. That was that game. Pretty neat. Let's go jump over here to more submissions. Live and Love. We did not play, or I'm not sure if we played Villain. We did play Villains Day. We played Villains Day yesterday, I think. Attack of the Villagers we have to play. Live and Love, Penguin Contract Killer, Hard Corrupt, Escape Holdup, Swapping, Pumpkin Villain, Seven Sins, and Abuleta. And then also these two games that did not do thumbnails, we'll put them as last. Punishment. Okay, so this is the rest of the games. Boom! We're going to go through pretty quick here, make loud noises and stuff. The next one is going to be Attack of the Villagers, AOV. Let's check this out. Do a little bit of water here. So I don't lose my voice. I think I'm hitting the 250 hours of streaming this year too. So it's a pretty cool night. That achievement will be unlocked for me today, I believe, on Twitch. So, story. Attack of the Villagers. 250 hours of mostly Game Jam streaming all year long. You've slain all the heroes and holed up in your castle, but there's something you forgot. The villagers. They're many, they're angry, and they're armed. Better hire some minions right quick, so you don't get a pitchfork through your neck. Game objects. So we killed the heroes, and now we've slain the heroes and holed up in our castle, but the villagers are all mad at us. The red circle is you. You move with the WASD and arrow keys and left stick D-pad, A button / space bar. So I think we use Xbox controller for this, or a joypad, probably not an official one or whatnot. Green triangles are the villagers who want to kill us. Don't touch us except for the sword. Yellow ovals are coins. So collect the yellow. The diamonds, they'll kill villagers and do it for us. But they take a cut. That's our minions and the great squares of castle. Stay inside the castle long enough to strengthen your weapon. This will be much easier if you have tons of minions to protect the said castle. And then we can buy stuff here, it looks like. Alright. Here's some tips. Stay in the castle until the timer at the bottom of the screen runs out to increase your damage. When you die, you get a multiplier for the coins picked up, but you lose all the current coins and minions. The multiplier is based heavily on the wave and the number of living minions, and finally the coins. Get further to get a higher multiplier. Your current coins and multiplier are saved every second. If you want to reset the game, press the R key on your keyboard or back on the controller. Health and damage upgrades. Let's follow Joshua here. Bam. Health and damage upgrades are permanent. Make sure you power up. If you quit and come back, the round starts over with the same coins. Got yourself stuck around, experience the game again, press R or back on the gamepad to reset your progress to 0. Alright, let's download now. Just take me to the downloads. Windows 64. It's quiet. Just relaxing. Taking a deep breath. Alright, here we go. We don't have any music, do we? Let's go. This is our sword, I believe. Where is the castle? I don't see the castle anywhere. Coins. Get back, villagers. This is kind of annoying. Oh man, the coins disappear. There is music in the game. It just started very quietly. We're on wave 4. I never saw the gray castle to stand inside and strengthen our weapon. Oh, I think we spawn it with Y. I can't afford a castle. Alright, we started over. There's our multiplier. 2.1 multiplier. We can buy minion with X. We get to 10 coins. Mikey's going to bed. Good night. Hope you have fun. Thanks, Mikey. We'll see you soon. Thanks for joining Discord and hanging out. Look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks for playing and checking out some of my older games, too. It's pretty cool. I'm glad you like Magic Machines. Someday I'll get back to making that. But it won't be for a while. I have other projects that I'm working on. I'll send you some early copies of them through Discord. We're about to get a castle. This is a very exciting moment in our career as a red circle. Now I can afford the castle. We are in the castle. We are strengthening our weapon. Everything's gonna rush in at us right away and kill us, though. Yeah. that was fast. Okay. I think is the weapon strengthened though? I think it is. We can summon a minion now with X. Here's a minion. They collect coins for us and they take a cut also. The next minion is 12 coins. Hey, you missed a coin, minion. Oh, they also collide with us. Ew. Here's another one. Yeah, that's right. Oh man. Now we have 5.24 multiplier. Hold on. Get off my stuff, fool. Alright. Oh no. Coffee. Alright, let's spawn a bunch of minions now. Let them go and work on all the bad guys for me while I hang out in the castle. Try to wipe off my... Spilled a drop of coffee on my keyboard. Ah, shame. 3, 2... Come on, minions. think I hit the heal button on the minions and a lot of them just died. $7.5 now. I guess it just keeps going like that. So I wish maybe, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. It's interesting. I'd like to see it grow into something more. That's all. No other suggestions than that. I like the fact that you're getting like an improved benefit for replay value. I just don't. I want to see where it goes. Interesting game. It's neat. I don't have a lot of other feedback. The music's kind of quiet, so maybe turn that up a little bit. It seems like it's at a very like early prototype stage. The concept's very cool for the theme. I really do like the fact that you're dealing with these pesky villagers now that you didn't really think about. You're this... Alright, we did get it. Bam. You're this overlord and you're like, hey, I did this thing and now, oh great, now I have to deal with all these villagers. So it's pretty neat. Minions. You only get 1 coin when a minion picks it up versus year 5. Yeah. The minions seem like... There's definitely balancing that goes on. It also made me think of an idea, like, of what would a fast-paced RTS be like, which was incredibly, like, a high-speed RTS game. Kind of like 30-second Hero, or half-minute Hero, but as an RTS instead of an JRPG, or action RPG, or whatever that game is. If you've never played half-minute Hero, it's a really interesting high-speed game. Let's check out... Live and love. 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 Live and love. As we crank through these. It's 9:19. You're an employee of love. You are trying to climb the ranks of corporate ladder and become chief of supervillain officer. Supervillain officer. You must earn the respect of superiors and maintain the committee of your peers in order to succeed. Now, get to work. Let's see what we do. Hopefully there's controls in the game. Extract and all. Is the bot broken? The bot is no longer broken for the games list. I've played most, I have everything queued up, so if you're here and you haven't played your game yet, it is in the list. Just let me know and we'll bump it forward. Also, you can join the Discord server on that, because I believe the Discord bot is broken. Yeah, it's weird. There's 2. Bizarre. Yeah, I don't know. My bots are all broken, sorry. Anyway, there's a link on the games page, though, here for the Discord server somewhere. And anyway, actually, it was up at the top there. Never mind. It's gone now. Press enter. Hello, press A to advance. Today will be a lesson on skills you'll need to succeed in a modern business environment. First, lay the most important instruments in your tool set to keep in mind are red and green bars on the right side of the screen. The green represents good, while all your coworkers, while the red represents their respect. Be promoted in the business world, you must maintain a minimum amount of both goodwill and respect. This is represented by the line next to each bar. For this lesson, however, they are for learning purposes only. When prompted to you, you will answer your coworkers' questions. You will only have a limited amount of time and have a choice of 3 different answers. Each choice will affect the goodwill and respect in different ways. Pay attention to the bar when you make a choice. Now that we've covered everything, it is time for a quiz. What does each bar represent? Green represents goodwill and red represents respect. Red represents goodwill and green represents respect. Green represents boredom and red is my apathy. That is correct. Green represents goodwill and red is respect. Moving on to the next question. What do you need to pass each echelon of promotion in the business world? The goodwill has to be empty and the respect has to be full. You need to get to go... I'll do his voice differently. Hold on. The goodwill has to be empty and the respect has to be full. You need to get both bars to fall under the lines. You need to maintain a level of goodwill and respect above the lines. Very good. As you've said, you must keep both bars above their lines. Last but not least, you will be working for love. What does that stand for? Lick overreads very excitedly. Lampoon ostraces valiantly every day. Limp, opaque, vegan, extraterrestrial. I will say lampoon ostraces valiantly. That's a fun guess. Sadly, it's actually named League of Villain Enterprises. As you may have learned, sometimes it is wise not to speak. That is to say, guessing can be more harmful than staying silent. This will conclude the lesson. Now get back to work. Get back to work. I like how this camera pans out. It's very nice camera work. It feels really good. Get back to work. Get back to work. This company cannot afford to have employees sleeping on the job. What do you have to say for yourself? Sorry, sir. It won't happen again, sir. Screw off, sir. And I think... Oh, I didn't answer quick enough. You entitled brat. You think you could sleep on the job because you're dad? Then you better than think again. I suppose I'll let it slide this time, but if I ever see you dazing off again and put a word, make sure it's the last time I'll be watching you. What a blowhead, am I right? Yeah, I'd sock him if I could. Yeah, totally. This one's respect. No, this one's goodwill, and this one's respect, I think. Well, no matter what, now, looky, he's got no reason to yell at you, right? Sure, we're down in civilian deaths, but this quarter is not like your fault. We're going through recession, I don't mean. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man, sleeping on the job. This guy back here is the one talking now. Oh yeah, man, sleeping on the job doesn't affect the rest of us at all. We're over here filing away murders while you literally sleep on the job. Hey, now lay off. He's already been chewed out enough for one day. Oh, I'm sorry I'll leave the two of you alone, bored and it. Just leave me, hard work to me. Isn't he a charmer? So did you receive a report I sent you? It's so quick, I don't get to read my own lines. I just pick the one that I think is going to answer so fast. I think the timer is intimidating me, and it kind of conflicts with the game. Not the game, but with the narrative. Because of the timer, I like the mechanic here with the dialogue, but it's so fast that I don't have a chance to read all the responses. So I like the idea of a high-pressure decision-making in order to be able to satisfy this and have a condition for a game inside of the narrative. But at the same time, it's making it so I'm not really reading. I'm kind of skimming them and seeing which one's positive and then going back because I want more respect, right? Oh, glad you've already done that. I wouldn't want to taste. I wouldn't want to waste my time, would we? I'm only asking because I'm wondering if you have any sort of guess as to why this could happen. I think I have an idea, but I'm looking for a second opinion. I mean, really, I'm not even reading. That was the thing to do. I can still smell rub all over this case. Now I'm getting like half the story. This is especially fishy because of what it was stolen. Normally when someone steals some love facility, you expect them to try and take something like a chief's crown or something similar. This thief in particular stole a single paperweight. You ask me, this means that. They really need... Oh, I didn't get to choose it. The rebels are making a statement. The entire goal of the act was to show that we cannot control them. I suppose that we have to get back to work now. I'll talk to you later. Wouldn't want to talk long. Well, that's it for this jam, friend. Sorry it wasn't a more full game. Hopefully you understand that I'm going for here. Thanks again for playing and make sure to try all the other jam games. Also, if you happen to find any bugs or have any suggestions, don't be afraid to leave them in the comment section. Bye. Alright. And that was Live and Love. Let's check out Raid Penguins. Penguin Contract Killer. Oh, man, this is going to be a brutal game. Turn away now. I don't like it. Right. Penguin Contract Killer. Bam. Here we are. Right click to zoom on shop. Yeah.
There's a baby possum outside the window if you want to look at it.
A baby possum?
Yeah, he's really cute.
Alright, I'll come check it out.
Okay.
Yep.
He won't be there that long.
Alright, I'll be right there.
Okay, possum over streaming.
Alrighty. There's a baby possum out by the window, I'm told. I'm gonna go check it out. I'll be back in a moment. Why did OneDrive start up, though? That was weird. Okay, we'll get ready to stream this one again. Robot Express. Close these, jump to downloads. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. And we're back. Penguin Contract Killer. Video of me. Alright, here we go. I think we're ready to go here. Let's check this out. I must have clicked off, and so I cannot go full screen. I think this is it. And so you shoot penguins. Is that it? And I believe that's the game. Alright, and that was Penguin Contract Killer. Very fast. That was over quickly. Alright. Let's close that guy. And let's check out Hard Corrupt. It feels like it was a prototype. It wasn't all the way ready yet. So it's hard to give feedback on Penguin Contract Killer. Hard Corrupt. Villains have to corrupt or convert all the cute beasts without being corrupted. Developed by For Mini Jam, 13 villains with limitations and no hero figures. In this game, there are. Look at this. Pretty cool screenshot here. Red monsters throwing black hearts. If cute beasts are touched by black hearts, they become red monsters. Cute beasts throwing pink hearts. If red monsters are touched by pink hearts, they become cute beasts. Move the food box that you control with the arrow keys, which will attract villains and serve as a shield. The goal is to make the villains and red monsters win, thanks to the moving food box. Okay. So let's check it out. Bam. My break text is still across the top, which is awesome. All right. Bam. All right, let's retry. I can't even get it to shoot at the beast right here. Hey, come on. Shoot some beasts. It's an interesting concept. I think that what's happening is I can't really control the beast and the AI, and it's hard for me to clean up all the hearts. And as soon as I get a second beast, I kind of need, like, it's just going so fast. If I could have it slow down a little bit, I could strategize if it was just a little bit slower, and then when I could have another beast up here, I could help control it. As soon as I get two beasts, I feel like everything's going so fast. I can't seem to get... Oh, now we're getting somewhere. I can't seem to win at that point. I think the only option is to get lucky. I had a beast left there, too, I think. I think the count was wrong there. Like, why didn't he shoot at that guy? Shoot up right now. Shoot at the beast. The beast is right here. Shoot the beast. Oh my gosh. Shoot him. Ah, that's what I think. It's going so quickly, and the monster AI is not trying to shoot the beast hard enough for me. It's hard. Hard corrupt is right. And that's, oops, going right here. All right. Hold up. Okay, it's time to escape the bank. This is from Minijam 13. You can rate the game with this link. Download and play. Let's download and play. Bam. And I think, did I lose the link? No, I didn't. So there is a Discord link at the top here. Let's just, bam. There we go. Kind of like that more. A little formatting. Okay, lovely. So if you want to join us, you can do that. Usually I have a bot that's telling everybody what the Discord server is, but it flipped out and went crazy. So I had to get banned. And that's what happened to my Discord bot today. All right, we're going to do Escape the Bank now, which we just downloaded. Let's paste that in the list. The games list is here, if you want to check that out. And then video links will be pasted in these columns. They'll be time-coded to the videos once I get done with post-production. Probably later tonight. And I believe we already downloaded and extracted Escape the Bank. So here we go. Escaping the bankin'. Commands. Move. C. Jump. I hope that I can move with WASD and jump with space. WASD. Because I've had to use the arrow keys to move and jump with space. That's going to be really awkward to do with just one hand if my hand is on the mouse. Alright. Yeah, so you can totally move with WASD. Alright. Escaping the bank. think it's a maze. We can run with shift. It seems like we should be able to always run. 1. I wonder what the numbers mean. This bank is very empty. Alright, let's try to play again. 2. I don't know what the numbers mean. I think the number 1's through here, right? Nope, it says security. This is a wall there. My finger's getting tired of holding shift. That's where we started. I don't think there's any other controls that I can use. Maybe I'm supposed to kick these boxes all the way down to the area. What was that noise? Did I just do something? Here's a number 3. Oh, for some reason this is off now. Wonder what I did. That unlocked something. I must have walked on something like that back there and I didn't know what it was. Escape in the bank. Oh, there's the way out. I just need to unlock the stuff. Here's a big key. Take it to these. Do I just leave? Let's see. You have the key. You need the key and the code to leave the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4. The code. code? There's a number 2 here. There's numbers everywhere and they don't have any rhyme or reason. Alright, maybe it's like 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. What the code is. Here's a 2. I guess that's what all those numbers mean everywhere, but they're not in any particular order, right? So there's a 2. I mean, I felt like they were just randomly put throughout the map. Let's see. .58 seconds. There's 3, so 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. One, I think I already did 1, 2, 3, 2. Alright, let's figure this out. Maybe it's 2, 2, 3. Just 2, 3, 2. Maybe it's just 2, 3, 2. Seconds. I thought I saw number 1 in there somewhere. And that's it. Game over. Couldn't figure out the code. I wonder if it was in the control section. Find a 4-number code into key. Huh. What is the code? Oh, there's a 7 here. 7232 is the code, I bet. Alright, let's see. Let's speed run it now. Seven, 2, 3, 2. Alright, those are on. Let's see how fast we can do this. There's another 7. Wait. Why is there 2 7s? 7 there too. 7 must be like the first number. I bet you their numbers don't repeat. It's just 7, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go back over here. Hey Spare Wizard, welcome back. Welcome to the party. Nanuker, hi. How are you? Currently playing through Minigame Jam Villains theme. We're a bank robber. We're looking for a 4-digit code and a key. There's the number. Is that the number 1? Okay, so it's 7132. Some combination of that. And let's see. To get that key, we need to come over here and hit these locks. One more back here that we didn't do. There we go. I just heard it unlock. Now let's go get our key. 3:52 left on the clock. This is a world record speed run. Alright, so it's gonna be 7, 1, 2, 3. 7, 7, 1, 3, 2. 7, 1, 2, 3. 1, 7, 2, 3. 2, 7, 1, 3. 3, 1, 2, 7. 3, 7, 2, 1. 3, 2, 7, 3, 2, 1, 7, 2, 3, 7, 7, 3, 1. 2, 7, 3, 2. 2, 7, 13. 2, 7. Done 31. Can't think of another. I can't think of another combination. 7, 3. We've done. You need a code. I have the code. There's a 7 at the start. There's a 1, a 2, and a 3. There's a 2, 2, 1, 3, 7. Am I crazy? Alright. The 1 is at the end. Maybe the 1's at the end. Maybe the 1 is at the end. So 2, 3, 7, 1. 2, 7, 3, 1. So 3, 2, 1. 2, 7, 3, 1. We've tried. What else could there be? 3, 27, 1. 3, 7, 2, 1. Biologic 7 should be first since it was at the beginning. 7, 23, 1. 7, 32, 1. Hey, I got out. I found 4 numbers and I found the key. I don't know what more you want from me. All right. I'm doing the best I can here. Escape the bank. Let's just add some. Don't do that. Let's insert 11 below. Okay. Now let's escape the bank. Next up is going to be swapping. work our way through. Bam. The bot is acting up awkwardly. So, like, the Discord part is not working. It's just getting banned. Boom. Your message was not sent because you are sending messages too quickly. It's totally jacked up. Let me see here. I wonder if I can change it if I go... One moment while we try to fix the bot. I wonder if this fixes it. In a really terrible way. Yeah, I keep getting this message. So, welcome to behind the scenes of the stream. Here is the edit menu. Before I had line breaks in here, and here, and here. The only thing I added new was my itch.io page. Don't know why it's jacked up, but it is. Yeah. Spamming the chat. I'm spamming, yo. All right, swapping. Let's play swapping. English. Exchange your things for new things. As soon as you get a lower quality, you get fame and some money for it. Money is needed to unlock new items not implemented yet. Glory can be used for a new landscape not implemented yet. This game is not finished and not much fun. 6 items are just implemented. Somehow I have probably put too much time in the interface. It is more of a tech demo at this moment. W stands for wish, so the quality condition is that you have at least. The framework stands and will continue to evolve. Thanks a lot for the game jam. Definitely see you soon. In Deutsch, it is Tausche deine Sachen gegen nur Sachen ein. Sobald du eine schlechtere Qualität bekommst, erhältst du dafür Raum und etwas Geld. Geld wird zum Freischalten nur Objekte benötigt. I can't pronounce that word. Nach nicht möglich. Ruhm kann für eine neue Landschaft würde verwendet werden nach nicht möglich. Der Spieler ist nicht fertig und macht auch nur wenig Spaß. 6 Gegenstände sind nur implementiert. Irgendwelche irgendwie habe ich wohl, weil so viel Zeit ist das Interface gesteckt. Es ist mehr eine Art Tech-Demo im Moment. Das W steht für Wunsch, also der Qualitätszustand, den man mindestens haben möchte. Aber das Grundgerüst steht und würde es weiterentwickeln. Danke für den Thank you for. Danke für den Game Jam. Bestimmt sehen wir uns bald weiter. Thank you for the Game Jam. Something. See. Sehen is to see. That's the verb to see. See, I think you all. I don't know the rest of this, and I'm not going to pretend that I can translate the German, but I tried to read all the German there. So, that's for fun. Yeah, I took German in college and in high school, about 20 years ago in high school. Back in the olden days. All right, it's been a while. It's been a couple decades since I messed around with it. All right, let's download it. I really want to learn more languages, though. That's like a goal. Maybe I should have a stream where I just try to learn foreign languages. Like today we're going to learn German, and I'll just stream Rosetta Stone and me trying to learn the language. I wonder what that would be like. Probably not as much fun as me playing other people's games. Here we go. Nanuker, today's a big day, though. I believe I've broken 250 hours this year of streaming Game Jam and game dev content. So, you're a part of history. I'm pretty sure if I pop open a window here and check, it probably won't show up until I end the stream, but I'm pretty sure I got my achievement for 250 hours, which is, it doesn't do anything. It means it's a totally meaningless Twitch achievement, but it means something to me. So, I want to start a game count and find out how many games a year I played. So I have to go back through. It's daunting to think about, but I want to go back through and figure out. Tomato in favor of banana. Brand new, brand new. Tomato, banana. I can't get the screen. It looks like this was going to be for mobile. And I can't resize this window either. I have an extra... I have a portrait monitor that I can put the game on. Oh, but I can't. Let's see. What can I do? How can I make this work? Can I bring this over here? This monitor is also the wrong way, but I might be able to add it as a source. Hold on. Let's see. I'll do my best. There we go. That's the game screen. However, I cannot play it on this monitor. Let me go like this. And let me then drag this over here. All right. So this is definitely for like an iPad or an iPhone or an Android phone. Moneybags Gaming, hello, welcome to the party. Like new. Used, you can change these values, I think, and W is wish. Wunsch. This person's coming by and they want things. So I think the idea here is that you're going to buy stuff from the farmer. It's more of a proof of concept, though, so the game's not finished. Overall, I like the menu on each side. That looks nice. The 3D modeling is pretty good, too. And I think they even said they spent probably more time on the UI or too much time on the UI. And that shows with these kind of rounded buttons. They have like a slight curve to them. It's not a stock UI. And then also all these effects on what you have selected, too. It has a very nice, crisp feeling. For the UI components, at least. I also like the font choice as well. Interesting. Oh, and there's a whole menu. Yeah, totally. Pacing and scoping in a game jam can be challenging. Let me remove this here. And that's one thing that I think a lot of people fall victim to. It's really, I always say when you're gonna work on your game jam, make sure you can finish. So build a prototype that functions for your game jam end to end before you worry about anything related to UI. Because it'd be better to have a playable game with no UI than to have a UI and not a playable game. And I think this example of this game of swapping illustrates that point pretty clearly. So I would always try to start with a start to finished product that even if it is programming art and placeholder sprites, don't worry about sound effects, don't worry about music. Your primary focus is to think of what mechanic are you going to try to do? How does a player win? How does a player lose? And what if winning and losing is part of your idea? And what can you do to, interact with and engage with the person who's experiencing your game? The quickest fundamental thing that you can do there is going to succeed. And then worry about UI later on. Layer on all of the additional bells and whistles like a UI and putting the controls in the game. And a lot of people start with a title screen, I've noticed in other game jams. I'm like, that is literally the absolute last thing that I do in a game jam. It is, and if I even get one. Like, title screen, who needs that, right? Like, worry about your game first. And I think part of that might be like not knowing where to start or not having a clear idea. And in that case, just don't start. Just don't do anything, because wasting time drawing the title screen is taking your mind away from thinking about what you're actually going to make as a game. That's my personal advice on what to do there. Let's check out the next game on the list, and that is Pumpkin Villain. Moneybags Gaming is here to party. Hello, it's great to have you here. Welcome to the mini Game Jam 13 Villain stream, where we are streaming all these sweet Game Jam games. Classic TigerJ content here. And then I don't know if I'll be doing it later. It's getting kind of late. It's probably going to be tomorrow or the next day. The next time I stream, Friday is going to be October Jam's big announcement. We'll figure out who the winners are. That's coming up Friday. And then the next stream that I do in between now and Friday, which isn't on the schedule, will probably just be me working on that Proc Gen Jam entry that I'm working on, or the dungeon. So if you want to check that out, that'll be my next stream too. All right, let's go. Let's check this out here. Use the mouse to move. I like it. I can probably drink coffee while I play then. All right, here we are. We are an arrow. 3 arrows, 0 kills. There is music. I don't know if you can hear it. It's got some sick chiptune beats going on. There's the dude. It laughs really creepy. Can I go full screen? I can. I really like the tile set that was used for this. It's oh man, missed him. I'm gonna explore down. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna explore down here. Game over. 1 kills. It's very hard. They shoot you on sight. I mean, they have guns and I have an arrow. Somebody brought an arrow to a gunfight. That's what this is. 3 kills. The laugh is very... I like it. Man, they shoot fast. It is very, very hard. I think your main challenge here in this game right now for me as a player is balance. I can only move so fast. I can also only chase the mouse, and so it doesn't allow me to really react to a shot that's fired in perfect aiming. The Pumpkin Man never shoots, and now he's gone. The Pumpkin Man never misses. He always shoots perfectly. I was able to cheap shot and come up here and come down. This also reminds me of Patriot Arrow, a scene from Robin Hood Men in Tights, which is a comedy from the 90s by Mel Brooks, making fun of the Robin Hood and the kind of medieval adventure movie series. I think it pokes fun at Lancelot, Robin Hood. At the same time, NBC was making a Sam Neill Merlin made-for-TV movie. There's a great scene in that where there's a giant arrow. And they're like, Patriot Arrow, it says on it. He's making fun of the Patriot missile. Alright, 5 kills. That's my best. I'm glad you're enjoying the nightly streams, Nuker. Thank you. I'm enjoying your subscription, so I really appreciate it. Pumpkin Villain. Alright, and that's it for that. I'm not going to play that too much more. I think really it's just the balancing. I don't feel I have a fair shot. Get it? Haha, fair shot. At taking out the pumpkin guys. They shoot perfectly. And when I do kill a pumpkin guy, it's because I've gamed the level mechanics. It's not because I'm not like skilling it. I'm not being a good player. And so that's what I would try to focus on there. Let's see here. 7 Sins by Zetherion. Follow. This game was made for Minijam 13. The theme was villains, and the limitation was no heroes. In this game, you're an evil vampire called Maldrick, who likes to drink more than he needs. You're gonna raid a fort of evil necromancer, Pride, since she is a threat to your existence. Also, there's rumors that the demon is looking to recruit 7 generals to help him bring forth the apocalypse or something. Use the WASD keys to move. Left click to swipe with your vampire claws. Okay, WASD, left click will swipe with vampire claws. This can sometimes deflect projectiles. Right click to turn into a cloud of mist. This is where you move faster. You can go through cell bars and drink trembling prisoners inside by touching them. You can stay in the mist form as long as your mist meter isn't empty. Drinking a prisoner will raise your max health and your max mist meter. That is a fun one to say. Let's see here. What do you think of games without any elements of randomness? I think it's a refreshing break from my work on Proc Jam games right now, for the most part. I'm trying to think. I mean, puzzle games typically have absolutely no randomness. Well, I won't say absolutely don't, but for the most part, most puzzle games tend to not have a whole lot of randomness, which I do enjoy. A good thought-provoking game, but typically, well, yeah, I don't count Match 3 as a puzzle game for the most. I guess most people do. I don't really feel like to me, Match 3 is not really a puzzle game. A puzzle game is something like Quantic Cat or your game, I think, that I played recently also that you've been working on. Or I guess your games. You've made quite a few. Now that I think about it, Nanuker makes quite the many puzzle games. I struggle, too, with puzzle games, and I always feel when I play puzzle games on stream, I imagine I kind of like try to be empathetic with the audience and with you all, and I can't imagine, like, if you can clearly see what I should be doing and I don't see it, I think that might be frustrating to watch too. So I have this, like, not really anxiety, but this thought in the back of my mind. It's not really something that's like, it doesn't bother me a whole lot. I don't really care. But there's this little, like, spot inside that's like, you got to figure this out quick. You got to figure this out quick because this isn't fun to watch. And they know what you're supposed to do and you don't know what you're supposed to do. And Tiger, what are you doing? You know, so there's this spot here where I feel that way. Did I get it? Did it download? I don't think it did. Unless it's called Gluttony the Vampire. It must be called Gluttony the Vampire. It is. I see it there. All right. We'll stop rambling and make with the streaming. But we only have 3 games left, I believe, and we're done. So, and then we'll have streamed all of Mini Game Jam 13. All of it. We'll post it on... We'll export it to YouTube and post it, and I'll come back through and update the video link here. And we'll experiment with trying to get more people to hang out on the sheet, too, on the spreadsheet. Run anyway. Bam. 7 sins. Alright. Here's my claws. You guys see okay? Let me try to zoom this in really quick. I think every game I've played tonight has had a fixed aspect ratio. Here we go. There you go. Hey, there you go, everybody. Here's my claws. Here's my mist. I am very tempted to make fart noises every time I use mist. Holy crap. Here's a prisoner. I think I just have to touch them to get their blood. Alright. Man, everything shoots at you. And they still shoot you when you're in mist form. Oh man, don't die, don't die. Oh, I did reflect that bullet back. Ah. It'd be very cool if I could... Look at these people, they're all scared. Mwahaha. That's right. Mwahaha. Man, I like this animation. I wish I could zoom in more, though. On my screen, it's tiny. Like, you're seeing this in the video, probably a lot larger than what I'm seeing. I'm squinting. So, first feedback here is I'd really like to see the whole game scaled up a little bit more, so I can enjoy the artwork that was made. It looks, it's very, very small on my screen. The second thing I'll say is when I'm in mist form, I really don't want to be shot at by anybody. I want them to, like, keep shooting to where I was last known, and when I pop up, have them start to shoot me here. That would make mist form feel so much cooler, like way more powerful. It might be too powerful. You might have to rebalance the damage that they cast or some other part of the game to get that to work. But in my mind, when I'm in mist form, I should be like an uber vampire. Like, nobody should be able to track me at that point. because I'm super sneaky and I'm a mist. I also think that there should be a cooldown on the claws on how much they can be used. Like, you shouldn't be able to just sit here and spam click. As fast as I can click, I can just get through here. Bam. I think I'm gonna die, though. I died. Oh, and I died and the game just closed. I don't like that either. Let's see here. Nuker says, yeah, my concern is if randomness adds to the fun. I don't think it does for most puzzle games. Slowing down time might be a good combo with the mist form. I'll tell you, when this is done, if you have time, I know it's getting late, but if you have time when this is over, I'll show you a puzzle game that does have randomness. Actually, no, I don't know that it's really a puzzle game. Never mind. It's kind of a rhythm game. That doesn't make sense. Never mind. I cancel it. Never mind. Oh, and I died again. I died really quick that time. I wonder if that was the last level when I was in there. All right, we'll give it one more shot, and then I'm going to play the rest of these. There's 3 games left. These people are already dead. The game I was thinking of is so there's a guy that makes he was really popular in 2012 or 2010, 2011, and 2012. There's this musician. I can't think of his name right now. He has a natural gift for synthesizer like music, like real crunchy, like really nice electronic music. And he got really popular in the late, in the very, very early 2010s. Probably even more popular later on when Pandora picked him up and started doing some stuff with Pandora. And then I think I heard one of his songs once in a hold on, let me kill this boss. So now all the zombies have stacked up, so I can just one-shot them. And that's another thing with your AI. You might want to have some pathing, like where it randomly rolls and changes directions every now and then. You know, there's so many game jams that do that. I should probably do like a little quick video sometime in Unity on how I would handle that and how I would avoid it. Oh yeah, look at, there's still something alive. What if I died right here? You know how angry I would be? And I missed the last thing because I was talking. Okay. So, the game I was thinking about, though, that had randomness in it, you actually got loot. So here's where a puzzle game could use RNG a little bit, and that's if you were crafting something, and after you solved the puzzles, you obtained an item, probably, or some other bit, or some other thing that you need to unlock another thing later on. Another spot was for the game like Picross or Picross 3D, that randomly generates the hints. Think about like Minesweeper, and where Minesweeper can randomly start. Minesweeper is a great example of actually that is a puzzle game that uses Minesweeper, Nanuker, Minesweeper. RNG in a puzzle game. Here you go. This is all you need. Solved it. Solved it there. Let me go back to this musician. So, this dude, watch this. Stay crunchy. I have the weirdest aggregated content too, like the recommended videos. It is Ronald Jenkins. Here he is. Really popular. When did this get uploaded? Oh wait. So like I said, like decades ago. This song actually got aggregated into Pandora all the time. It's got 8 million views, so I'm sure that... I wonder how many people here have heard this before. So that's Ronald Jenkins. Here's this video. You can find out more about him sometime. Oh, so to clarify, I think there's a difference between random puzzle generation and random elements in the puzzle. Gotcha. I feel really challenged now to make a puzzle game that uses random elements. I gotta think about that for a minute. Anyway, Ronald Jenkins here, and so I found... It was probably back in 2008 or 2009. I wonder if I can see when I bought it. It might be later than that. But there's a game, Steam game soundtrack. I can't remember the name of the game even, and I played it a bunch. Sequence, maybe. No, it wasn't Sequence. There came an echo. I wonder if this is the game. There came an echo. This is not the game. Crafting game. It's like an RPG, a rhythm game, and a crafting game all in one. And you can use an Xbox controller to play it. What is it called? I could open Steam. I have to find this out now. And I'm thinking now about random elements in a puzzle game. I don't know about that. I don't know how I would get that to work either. Go away. All right. From the top. I'll see if I once I see it, I'll know it. Is it before the echo? It is. It's before the echo. That's the game. This game uses his music. And this is kind of a puzzle crafting RPG game where you're battling and casting spells, but you're using rhythm to do so. And then I don't think there's any puzzle elements in it at all, actually, but there is a whole crafting system behind it. 2011 is when it was released, and I got it, I think, when it came out. So that's the game, though. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty cool game. It's pretty challenging, and you kind of need, I think, an Xbox controller to really play it effectively. It's one of those games where it just feels way better on a controller. All right, that was that. Sorry for that tangent. Back to review this. I think I talked about what I really wanted to see in it. We're going to move on to the next game here. Getting close to the end. We have Mysterious Beast and a Castle, Hiro Nashi, and the Abuleta. Right-click to select objectives or where to go. Press Control to control the view. Find all the events and avoid the police. How many points did you get? Post it. It's interesting, this comment here, how many points did you get? Post it. I commented today in the Steam. Why do I keep saying that? In the itch.io. Just close Steam now before it starts an update and messes everything up. Questions, IDs, and feedback. General discussion. Let's see. What can we do to expand itch.io? Here you go. On this thread, I did make a statement here that said that they should integrate Jot and host leaderboards, right? And that would probably allow players to get more value for the time that they spend in, and also give developers a way to start making a back-end API, which they could then leverage to build out an entire achievement system. And then, hey, next thing you know, we can all like do cool things with the accounts, with people's itch.io accounts and stuff. That would be great. All right, Mysterious Beast and a Castle. Someone from Nearby Castle took one of your... Wait, what are we doing? Tiger's gone crazy. All right, right-click. Select objectives, where to go. Press Control to change the map. Double full screen. Okay, here we go. What happened? Oh, is that a cop that I hit? Alright, so control changes the view of the map. You're like this really mean grandma. I think the police are called on me now. It's like GTA, but with a grandma. Oh, that's the end of the map. Oh, they caught me. It's got this really nice, like the 3D looks really good in it too. This is one of the games I think that I probably would have not been able to stream had I not upgraded my system recently. Like, we can look at the... I wonder how I dropped my aggro with the cops. I'm at 1 star right now. I wish the stars lit up. I didn't realize this is so subtle, the pink bar in the background. I think the stars should actually be empty and then light up. If this is done in Unity, you can do that with... I'm getting arrested again. Gosh, it looks really cool. I just want to adventure without getting in trouble. The starting camera also. So, I'm saying a lot of things at once. I just want to go for a stroll here. Alright, so that's the whole map, huh? I want to pivot the camera more. And have kind of full control of the camera. Like a FPS game. In Unity, you can do a fill on this, and you can draw this twice, once with empty stars and once with full stars, and then keep the same background color, and instead of filling up the bar, you could just fill up the stars. I guess you'd want it to be a gauge, though, because you're making it smooth, so it doesn't always go. What's this guy doing to me right here? What are you doing? This is getting a little weird. Let's exit out here. This is pretty cool. It's a pretty slick looking game. I like the fact that it's a grandma too. It's abuela, abuelita. Never taken Spanish. Yeah, where is the cop when you need him? Chat delay too, right? I'm already on the spreadsheet screen now, but yeah, that was getting a little bizarro. Getting a little worried about abuelita there. All right. This old thread. Here we go. So yeah, that's the starting position too for the camera in that last game in the grandma GTA with grandma game. That is you start off clipped into a building, and so it's very like I think your camera should be at a different angle or be at a different spot, so that way it feels more like a natural start. When that game starts, you're already kind of dealing with camera issues from the beginning. All right, Mysterious Beats and Castle. Someone from the nearby castle took one of your possessions, so it's time to get it back. This is my side-scroller submission for the Itch.io Jam, ending later today, Monday, 22nd October. It was made using Construct 2 engine over a period of 2 days and contained assets sourced from soundresource.com and so on. You should probably really list all your assets and stuff. Controls, left and right arrow keys for moving left and right, X to slap objects and people a certain distance away. So left and right here, but then X is all the way over here. So probably, yeah. All right. And then I think this might be one of the games that didn't have a screenshot or a title or a thumbnail. And I'm going to automatically bump that to the end of queues usually, unless the dev is in chat and hanging out here. Obviously, then it'll play. Doing that. There we go. X, left and right move. So, I mean, really, you could take a screenshot of this screen and upload it. It would take 2 seconds, and you would have a screenshot for your game. And if you can make this game, then you can put a screenshot in for your entry. I have a huge pet peeve with that. Little bear, where? Can we jump? Can we jump? No. This is my attack. Big hand attack. Little bear. Devious Knight. Oh, this tape belongs to you. Oh, I can read it. The text is going too fast. I can't read that fast. I also can't make up voices for everybody that quickly. I think there's been a couple games so far this jam that have done this, where the text has happened so quickly that the player doesn't have a chance to react or read it or enjoy it. So I would recommend making it so you hit a button to cycle through your text or slow it down. And the game is crashing. Or no, it's not. It felt like it was crashing. After getting its little bareback, the floating beast made its way back to its home in the forest. Didn't get to read it all. Thank you for playing. All right. Give me my monitor back. Did we just lose our monitor? I think I did because I went full screen. All right, we'll go back to submissions for Mini Jam. And bam. It's like there's two Robo Tigers in the chat. Is he drunk? I'm going to check over here on the dashboard and see what happens. Oh, my Twitch dashboard. My handy dandy Twitch dashboard. Alright. I'm going to look at this chat later on and test something out. Okay, anyway. That game was Mysterious Beasts and Castles. So yeah, the star means that you didn't put a screenshot in. Take a screenshot and throw it in. Good night, Nanuker. Last game of the night is Hiro Nashi. View the game page. Alright, and this one only has a download with no information at all. If you're gonna submit, come on, put a screenshot, write something up. Take it easy. Farewell, Nanuker. Thank you again for your subscription. Thanks for resubbing yesterday. Appreciate it. Download. Let's do this. Let's go. This one I think I will scan for the sake of it. Looks like it was made with Unity. Looks like it has a ton of stuff. Let's see. Mini Jam Villains. Villains.data. How big is this? 85 megs. Why is there no screenshot? Why the no screenshot? Alright, here we go. You even have a title screen. Okay. Use WSD and A to move and prevent being caught by samurais. Steal all you can and search for the grand diamond, but beware of the growth curse. I don't think you should have heroes. I guess samurais are the good guys, maybe? Let's see here. You're like a little ninja. So it's like a sneak game here, where you use WASD and you hide from the samurais that are guarding things. This game's cool. Should really write up your game page and put a screenshot on. You can do that after you've submitted to the Game Jam. I think a lot more people would play your game if you had that filled out. It's very dark, and you have to find your way through the darkness in order to be able to collect all these objects. Let's see here. In Pathfind. I don't think the AI really tries to come after me when they see the light on me. I also don't know what the difference is between the green things that I'm getting and the lions. All right, and then I think we're just going to continue to wander around in the darkness and collect stuff. It's an interesting game. I think that you should really write up this page a little bit. Throw on some colors that match the theme. Maybe use a dark theme and put a screenshot on. And you'll probably get a lot more people checking out your game and playing it. And then I have to put a link to that other game that we played. The fire effect is really cool, and that unlit water. Yeah, I was very, very surprised by the quality for the lack of effort in setting up the entry. Mysterious Beast and Castle here. And then just to recap, Mysterious Beast and Castle, make it so players can flip through the text. I beat the game, and there's a story, but I didn't get to enjoy it because the text went too fast. So there we go. That's the entire mini game jam. I believe I played every game. I don't think that there's any that I missed, so I should have everything accounted for. If I did miss your game and you're watching this video later on, feel free to let me know. I'd be more than happy to stream it again. You can also join the, if I can get my mouse back, the Discord server here for my community on Twitch, full of people that enjoy making Game Jam games and making games in general, and discussing game design, art, music, that kind of thing. So feel free to stop on by and make yourself known, introduce yourself. The video link for your videos will be here. If I decide to come up with any awards for the Hall of Fame, those will be posted here. Those are more rare in these kind of jams. Usually my jams that I host, those are always added into the Hall of Fame. There we go. Video links will be posted in this column. I think I already said that. If you decide to support the stream, you can either cheer bits, subscribe, or you can also use the Humble Bundle link here and buy something. That also sends some money in my wallet and helps pay for the coffee, the water, the microphone, the computer, that kind of stuff. So, also I do giveaways and prizes. I'll be starting those up again after the holiday season, probably in January. I'm working on a new Discord bot, and those are going to be happening probably more through the Discord community and less through the actual stream themselves. So if you want to get in early on some of that stuff and the swag that'll be coming out next year, you should probably come hang out and say hi in the future. Okay, everybody, have a great night, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye. Let's roll. I think I have a credits button here that's going to roll credits. Poof, look at that. But it doesn't roll, it doesn't show existing people. It's just people who cheered and followed tonight. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a great night. Bye.